ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting episode of Losers Lounge, where we get drunk and watch movies for guys who like movies. We're joined by the Lord of Toxicity, Northern English Bastard, Stupenzo, and of course your host, Blue Collar Loser. Tonight, January continues with Quentin Tarantino. And now, without further ado, from Robert Rodriguez and from Quentin Tarantino, from Dusk Till Dawn.
Jesus Christ, how do you follow up to that?
That intro got me fucking hard.
I went from 6 to midnight immediately.
Gets you hyped.
Yeah.
It gets you hot.
I'll try to keep doing that same intro and add some title cards to it, and maybe
it's definitely something that I talked to Enzo earlier about. As you know, everybody here, well, except for Wes, doesn't focus on his channel, but everyone's getting more subs. We're trying to make it more.
I'm sorry,
but we're trying to make it more interactive, make it more fun. Start adding intros, outros. That way, it's more than just like 8-second Losers Lounge. We can start doing voiceovers and shit like that. But
oh yeah, I'll start adding y'all's faces on that intro once we get down after a few weeks. I'll add more to that intro as the weeks go by. Each week, I'll add more to it. That'll be fine.
I'm syncing up right now where it says Dimension. 1 second for you guys. And
so
everybody. Now for some people, from Dusk Till Dawn, what to say about this film? Like some people would say, maybe if even more toxic, that Quentin Tarantino's possibly best film.
No.
I would say
it's fun.
definitely. It's my favorite. It's rewatchability. You know, my thing is like rewatchability. It's definitely
even though the movie has insane rewatchability factors, it does get pretty darn silly towards the end. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's
a lot of logic goes out the window in the end of this movie, and it's fun. It doesn't matter. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's basically like Grindhouse. It's 2 movies in one.
I have an opinion that this would have been a better Grindhouse feature than the actual Grindhouse stuff they did.
Now, I showed this before to Enzo and everybody, but Wes. So this for Christmas was a treat or gift called strawberry daiquiri. Just add rum. So
everything dark it got.
Yeah, definitely. So I drained. Let's see. I drained right here the
oh my god.
Wisconsin. So that's that with this right here.
And, I feel like you're not going to make it to 50, buddy. I just really feel like that.
It says directions. Pour about 700 milliliters of rum into a cocktail mixer jug. Let mix for 48 hours. So it's been sitting for 2 days. And
nice.
So it's got all the strawberry mix at the bottom settling and stuff to the lemons and shit like that. And basically just shake it up. And I'm going to pour this son of a bitch and let's see what happens.
I went ahead and went with, I augmented my beer supply with a little Corona just for this feature.
All right, hard drinkers. Let's drink hard. Now, this is the problem with this movie. You're going to want to share your screen like every 5 seconds because this movie has so many.
So many.
I would say don't worry about it so much. What is good about this movie is there isn't 17 versions of the film. There's one version of this movie.
Right.
Period.
Right.
There's no extra scenes or alternate endings. Yeah.
It's weird. I thought I had this on my computer, but I don't.
Yeah. It just said add rum.
Yeah, but you should mix your rum. Now that you have the rum, you should drink it with something else, like put some soda in it. That's a full glass of rum. 151.
I thought that was the point of the strawberry mix, though.
Oh my god!
You think it makes it less alcoholic?
Blue collar.
You're just drinking rum right now. You're just drinking straight rum. Yeah, no.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
Boy.
Jesus.
Put some Coke in it, like you like.
Definitely taste the pepper in there. So.
God. Good Lord.
Well, that goes.
When was it? Hey, can I ask real quick? When was the first time you all saw this?
Well, like you all know, I was 10 years old in the theater. I've mentioned that many times.
Yeah.
You went and saw it in the theater, Enzo?
in the theater. I was 10 years old, and I also brought my friend who had never seen a rated R movie in theaters before. Was like, "What the hell are we doing here?"
What a great way to pop his cherry. I love it.
Yeah.
What's also funny about this movie is like halfway through the movie, he's like, "I thought you said there's gonna be vampires in this," and I was like, "I don't know.
Right.
They're coming." I think I saw it in theaters twice, actually. Now that I think about it,
I did too. Yeah,
do you remember the promotional material was the vampires in the trailer?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, kind of.
The way I thought when the trailer came out, I thought it was George Clooney was like a vampire slayer, and he was on his way to go kill vampires.
No, I never got that. Like I was reading an article in Fangora, and it was Robert Rodriguez and Quentin were talking about. They were like, and it was heavily like promoted on MTV back when MTV was still cool.
Yeah,
and they were just like, this is going to be a grindhouse, which I didn't know what that meant, but they were like, this is going to be like a grindhouse drive-in type, movie. And it's just like, it just took my two favorite genres. It took vampire films and crime films and just mashed them together. And
also
I was
a great strange Bedfellows film where you have like unlikely protagonists joining forces, like kind of enemies, banding together to fight common villains. One thing I will say, this is a funny story, and Megan knows this story, but she had a friend named Ricky. She has a friend named Ricky. She's a big Quentin Tarantino fan, and I told her, you should watch this Quentin Tarantino. I definitely said watch the Quentin Tarantino vampire movie from Dusk Till Dawn. She hadn't seen it. I was like, okay, we should watch that immediately. And then when we watched it, she had forgotten I had mentioned anything about vampires. So when the vampires showed up, she lost all interest in the movie. She was like, "What is this? This is stupid. I don't like this." Whereas if you know the vampires are coming, the vampires finally show up and you're like, "Yes." But if you don't know, it hits you so out of left field that I think it backfires. This is one of those movies where you do need to know vampires are coming. I really think that really helps.
I agree with that.
Oh, I made this for fun. It takes a second to upload, but I made a really funny clip because we're seeing, Lance was generous enough to have us on for his last Starfighter rewatch. Was awesome. And poor Luke is not, sometimes he can't control himself and he's hanging out with Wes too much. But because at one point, Enzo mentions, these aliens have him. He's like,
no, it was Lance. It was Lance's fault. He mentioned it. He's to blame for my crude man.
They have very Yannick-like faces, some of the aliens.
And of course,
they're very vaginal faces.
Yep.
Northern Bastard said it best, I think.
What did you do?
What did you do?
What'd you say, buddy?
Fuckable faces, the aliens.
That's quote. Vaginal. They looked very vaginal. Like I was like, yeah, they do have very fuckable looking faces. Don't like.
Yeah, we all waited for a second. We were like, wait, what? Yeah. What did you just say?
Thank you. Yeah. So I made this. I'm not Enzo level, editor or I'm not creation.
Oh, are we gonna watch? We're gonna watch it.
I made this real quick.
Will be.
Yeah, because when this happened, this reminds me of Wes and Luke, so it's stupid, but whatever.
You're fulfilling your destiny. Become my apprentice. Learn to use the dark side of the Force.
I will do whatever you ask.
Good.
I pledge myself to your teachings.
Good. The Force is strong with you.
Nice.
I can definitely say West Town out to Luke.
I've always been a sick fuck. Toxic is just let me harness my potential a bit more. That's all.
Just like Anakin, he's unlocking true potential.
You guys were super sweet to me in Lance's stream. I was listening to it while I was at dinner and running errands. You guys were all like being super sweet about Lord Toxic. I love it.
Yeah, did you hear the Wilford Brimley one?
Am I dying? Did you guys get somebody find out I'm dying or something?
Yeah, well, we said, it's like you do have your military expertise. I can't deny that. So.
Oh, that's fair.
And Lance wants to come on as well, so yeah, it'd be good to have you as a writer, military guy, Lance as a movie maker. That's actually pretty good, that.
I think that could be a very interesting trifecta. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, we guys. So
Well,
like Enzo said, we starting at the Dimension logo right here because apparently Voodoo has the old Miramax logo, so I showed Dimension right here. Whenever you
No,
guys
you're
are
good. I'm good.
You okay, Enzo? No, you
right.
a quick bite to eat.
Yeah, I went and grabbed some Burger
No, that's
King.
fine.
On
I did
Taco
not.
Tuesday, blasphemy.
I mean, I was gonna make tacos, but I just didn't have time. I'll probably make some later.
Yeah.
I feel you.
All right, boys. Said I will share as usual. Captions on as much as the screen as possible, but good old YouTube. Please don't block me.
Captains, yeah. Well, I mean, I
Yeah.
know this thing by
All
heart.
right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Dimension Films. Now, they also, just like Universal Studios, Dimension Films does some great monster movies, horror
Yeah.
films. They did,
Yes. Yes.
and yeah, what a great opening.
Yes.
You think it's super quiet, and that truck drives by.
Yeah.
I remember it rattled this fucking theater. You know?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Does this look like this is accurate representation of Texas? This is what Texas looks like?
West Texas, another thing that's cool about me watching it in the theaters, I grew up in El Paso, which
Okay.
is where they crossed the border. And yes,
Oh wow.
this looks like a little east of West Texas. Like you could see some vegetation, some green stuff in the background.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
here it is
But
again.
I grew up in the Chihuahua Desert, you know,
A fucking
and it
legend.
is hot
Michael,
and dry.
Michael Parks, man.
And oh yeah, everyone's arid. It's so easy out here in Central Texas where it's humid and green. You have people going out to the woods and going out green belting and river and playing basketball and frisbee. Out in El Paso, no one goes outside. It's like the sun's right here. Feels like you're in an oven. And like you'll see like one old lady like holding an umbrella, like walking down the street. Like you don't see, it's so bad. The brutal heat.
So I
Brutal
forgot.
dry heat.
So is Quentin just in this, or was he? Is any credit for writing or screenplay, or just
He
he's
wrote
just
the
in it?
screenplay. He wrote the
wrote
screenplay
it.
for it.
I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
so you have to understand they were doing you don't know the story. They were doing the Desperado and they were doing El Mariachi and Reservoir Dogs like film circuit tours, and they met each other. And they talked about like
Nice.
growing up, and Robert Rodriguez is like, "Yeah, Mexican. I love your movies." And he's like, "Dude, I wrote a script about Mexican vampires." And he's like, "Oh, I'd like to check it out. Yeah, I'll read it." And then Quentin Tarantino says like he called him the next day, like, "Dude, I'll fucking make this movie tomorrow, man. This script is badass."
Yeah,
And that's
he
how it
was on
happened.
fire then. He was on fucking fire then, coming off the success of Pulp
Yes.
Fiction.
Yes.
Well, it's
Yeah.
what happens when you have like 10, 20 years to come up with like 3 or 4 really solid script ideas before your
Yes.
first movie comes out.
Yes.
Mm.
I'm a big believer in get a bunch of your darlings ready to go before you go big, because you don't want to be like a flash in the pan like one author like Gillian Flynn from Kansas City. She wrote like she had like one book hit big, and then she was like scrambling to write other stuff.
Coldplay. Their first 2 albums are great, and everything after that is sucky shit.
Oh,
I also blame their personal lives, because like Coldplay, what's his name? Chris Martin, the singer. The first album, all the songs are like, "I love you and you don't even notice me," And then the second album is all like, "I love you, but you broke my heart." And then everything after that is like, "I'm married to Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm a millionaire. It's amazing."
Yeah, that's nothing to boast about. That Gwyneth
Life
Paltrow,
is
nothing to
great.
boast about.
Don't you love it too? Like these guys are dialogue calling a freaking kid a mongoloid serving his breakfast.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
this
some
is-
great Tarantino
like-
dialogue. Nadine should have hit that kid in the head and
Well,
sold the fucking milk.
Rice Krispies.
It's like
Sold
The great John Hawkes. The great John
Yeah,
Hawkes.
my uncle knows him, actually. They made a movie. My uncle and this guy made a movie together in
I would love
Austin.
to meet John Hawkes. He's so underrated.
So yeah, my uncle and John Hawkes made a film in like college together in Austin, and it's called A Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the other scary movies, but
Right.
it's bad. But
So
I like the fact here that he's tracking his criminals down, and you have no idea they're right there. They're in the
Mhm.
store.
right,
And I
it
just
takes
love
a
that build-up.
rewatch. It takes a rewatch to see them in the background.
oh, of course. And also you got
Um,
that great this great like exposition dump that feels natural, it doesn't feel
Yeah.
forced.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, it talks like a normal
originally-
person does explaining something, which is good.
Yeah. Originally, Tarantino was like, he pulled Parks aside and he was like, "Hey, listen, I love what you're doing, but like people don't usually say my dialogue in this manner." And Parks just like slowed everything down.
Yeah.
And he like everything that he said, he like just like had this like I just got off work. I'm gonna slow this shit down. This poor girl here, Seth or George Clooney had to like fuck her head up bad, moving her around and shit. It was crazy.
Like holding her by her ponytail for like multiple takes, like moving her head around and shit. I remember I've said multiple times. This is my favorite George Clooney performance because it's the only time where
it's
not Mr. Cool Guy.
Yeah. I will die on the hill that this is his best performance.
He's an insane maniac in this one. He needs to play more crazy people more often, you know, over the top, full tilt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he seems to have his insanity under control more. Like, he is trying to avoid bloodshed while his brother is like a fucking nut job.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, you realize like Seth is just like the intimidator, you know?
Yeah.
But the quiet one, Richie, he's the actual sicko.
Yeah.
To the point where he has, you know, Seth has a problem with it. It's like, dude, we just busted out of jail and we're just causing like a train of mayhem. And if this movie did it just like some people want, like some people say, I wish this movie didn't have vampires and it was just a straight because the first half of the movie is so interesting.
Yeah.
No vampires showed up, just like Godzilla -1.
Yeah,
there was no Godzilla, it still would have been a good movie, but this movie would have definitely ended with fucking George Clooney dying in a hail of bullets. Like that's the only way this movie could possibly end, you know?
Right, but we've already seen that. But we've already seen that, haven't we? We've already seen Reservoir Dogs. We've already seen at this point. We've seen Killing Zoe. You know, it's like these guys from a Tarantino movie, these criminals were yanked out of that universe and thrust into this hyper realistic vampire universe.
Every good Stephen King novel or story has like this big backstory, human backstory. You find out about all these people and their problems. And I don't know. But I love that line where he's like, your best getter better get a hell of a lot fucking better. Or you're going to feel a hell of a lot fucking worse. And he says, all right, everybody be cool. You be cool. And then they do that great flash edit. That snap edit.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he does that great like lip quiver, you know, that like, you know. Like
I didn't see no Ranger.
Like he's having a embolism.
See, now we'll find out later that Richie's not lying here. He actually probably believes that he did say help us because Richie's schizophrenic and he sees stuff that's not there.
You were by the beer cooler with.
Also, he's got this huge like hand cannon tucked away behind the cigarettes.
Yep.
I'm surprised nobody came on the stream wearing a blazer and muscle shirt combo.
Yeah,
the car. Shut the car.
I've read Tarantino say that the suits that they wear, his character's always wearing suits. The hitmen or the thieves, they wear that's like their armor. That's their armor.
Like, oh shit!
To make them have less
turn your copy
go on in it.
Yep.
Yeah, you're a little loud there, blue collar.
Sorry.
This movie is definitely loud. It's one of the.
No, they do that. Of course, the dialogue is one volume, and the fucking gunshots are twice the volume. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they should be. Gunshots are loud. I never said help us.
I never said help us.
I got such a huge laugh in the theater, man.
It did get a huge laugh in the theater. Yeah. I remember that. I saw this.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter because you're about to be fucking dead in 2 seconds. Shithead.
January 13th, 1996. I saw this.
Damn. So is that smart West to have toilet paper stuck in like that?
Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, the math checks out to me.
Yeah. Well, I figured talk to a guy's probably done.
But I mean, a lot of liquor is not flammable. Like it's like the rum you're drinking is flammable. Actually, you could probably light that big cup of sangria on fire. Yeah.
Oh, that is an horrible way to go out, though. That really is.
I meant though the taste of they put way too much pepper in the shit. It's like drinking a fucking bottle of pepper.
They have an ongoing theme in this movie.
No, it's because you put spiced rum in it, you dummy. Yeah, you don't even know. You should have used the silver rum, honestly. Oh well, live and learn.
This scene is like so up and down. It's like it's funny, it's dramatic, it's crazy, it's sick. You're like, oh my god, this is brutal. You don't know what to laugh. Should I laugh because there's popcorn popping?
Yeah. Well, plus NZS says here black peppercorn. It's like I can taste the black pepper in this shit. Like,
oh yeah, and of course the buildings exploding on top of them as they walk away. This is like so.
Yeah, I love it. This is funny. It's such a funny
much cooler than walking away in slow motion and not reacting to the explosion.
I want one day to be filmed.
Yeah, look at
walking
that.
away from an explosion.
This is one of those things you can only do once, you know, or you know.
Toxic. You were filmed getting blown up. What?
Yeah, but I was unconscious, so I didn't
Could you
know.
imagine? Could you imagine, like in the middle of shooting this, George Clooney was like, "Oh wait, Robert, I flubbed the line. Can we start over? Like, keep rolling,
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be one take."
1978 Barracuda.
Dimension Film presents.
there.
I had the
Fucking
soundtrack.
great
I had
car.
the soundtrack
Yeah,
on a cassette.
I
tape.
have the sound. I have the soundtrack too.
It's a
This
dark
soundtrack is
day.
amazing.
Love it. I love it. It's the very sort of spaghetti western twang going on there. It's awesome.
I still say this would have been the much better Grindhouse.
I kind of
feature.
agree.
Hey,
I
Juliette
can't
Lewis,
agree,
know that
man.
name?
Yeah,
Nice.
Juliet. This is I contend this is peak Juliet hotness.
Guys, I have a
think-
fever, and the
The what?
cure is cowbell.
Oh,
Yeah.
Selma Hayek, Mark Lawrence, Cheech Marin, Michael Parks. Look at that.
Tom Savini.
Tom Savini.
Godfather of Gore.
Yeah.
You also
The
got
Gore,
yeah,
the Gore Master. Fucking Gore
John
Master. I love Tom
Travolta's
Savini.
wife, Kelly Lynch.
That put your foot outside the car window thing must be a fucking Quentin Tarantino thing. Didn't we just see that in Grindhouse?
Now,
Or,
the funny part,
not
my
Grindhouse,
son.
Yeah,
but in-
I think we saw it in Natural Born Killers as well. Did we?
Oh
Did we?
shit! Look at that. That's good makeup though.
This is totally where
I
I grew
know.
up outside. That's exactly what El Paso looks like, man.
Damn.
But even so,
That's
I had my kid
Enzo,
watch.
that's what Iraq looks like, just so you know.
Yeah.
That's Iraq looks like that.
I know.
There it is. Yep.
Whiskey with fucking pills.
No, but like see, my kid was watching a couple days ago the
Love it.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Same thing. Brad Pitt's driving. The girl's got her feet out the window. Like,
Right. You let your kid watch that?
That shit's a little weird. The little see-through
he's
trunk
17.
thing.
I mean, you know.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah.
he was a lot younger.
Oh,
That's
no.
my bad.
The
I
funny
didn't
part
like how the I didn't like how the show made the Quentin Tarantino character, and that is crazy because he had a spell put on him. But he's just full on fucking crazy. That's it.
Yeah.
I didn't see the show.
Yeah.
And I
Well, you
didn't
can
like
see
sequels.
that when he gets killed later, spoiler alert, you can see the big brain tumor in his fucking head.
Sorry, what?
I don't know if you guys noticed that. He has like a big
I didn't.
brain tumor in his head.
We'll get to that. I never noticed that. Yep.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this gross old man.
What the hell you want?
What do you
What do you
think
think
I
I
want,
want?
you mean old
Mean old
bastard?
bastard. I want to fuck through.
I love it.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
Characters are
right.
just despicable assholes, but you can't help but fucking love them
Oh,
for
yeah.
it. Oh, Tarantino does it. That's what I love about
Did you see that old guy's
Tarantino.
eyebrows, man? Those were insane.
Yeah.
God.
Fucking missing teeth,
What the hell
everything.
you
This guy
want?
does not care.
Goddamn kids in your TikTok.
I like the juxtaposition that Richie asks a lot of the same questions that Juliette Lewis asks of her dad later. Like, like, do they have a pool? Do they have X-rated channel? Do they have yada yada yada? And just like it's like he's the kid and Seth is the adult.
They got 4 walls and a roof, and that's all we need.
This is an ongoing Quentin Tarantino trope where they open the trunk
Yeah,
or something. Yeah.
Someone's in there. Yeah.
it's
Oh,
obviously
someone's
been
in
done in
there.
other films, but Tarantino,
Pulp Fiction.
he makes it his own, doesn't he?
Yeah, Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah, I
They
mean
even,
before Tarantino, I'm guessing Tarantino stole it off some other filmmakers,
Oh,
probably
of course, of course.
from Hong
of
Kong.
course.
maybe.
Jackie Brown. Someone in the trunk. Jackie Brown.
I think
And this-
so. Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I
this
said.
woman-
do you think you can get all of Seth's rules speech where he makes the rules? Do you think that you can get that in there?
Probably a little too long, but I mean, I can recite it off the top of my head. Probably rule
So can
number
I.
1:
So
you do
can
what
I.
we say when we say it.
Now, Wes, does putting duct tape on open wound do anything?
Yes, I have closed
Really?
wounds with duct
Okay.
tape before. Yes, I had an African guard got hit with shrapnel concrete from a barrier had hit him after a rocket hit the concrete.
Yeah.
And we had no way to get him stabilized because we were still under fire. And I covered it in duct tape and sealed it up.
Sure. Okay. Good job to Quentin and Robert Rodriguez then for the details.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Also, this woman here, she played Butcher's mum in Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
Oh,
Who's?
wow.
Who's?
Bruce's,
You know,
Bruce's
Bruce
mom.
Willis character. Bruce
No
Willis character in Pulp
shit.
Fiction.
I did not know that.
I
Good
know.
job. Good for you, buddy. Damn, good call.
I know. It's,
Damn.
he seems to have a lot of these returning actors, sometimes in
Oh yeah.
10-second roles, doesn't he?
Probably like a real friend of his or something. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I'm surprised.
You guys don't realize how many people in the military got that fucking tattoo. Like I know so many people that have that tattoo. It's crazy.
Yeah, some of the these Jersey Shore boys had these tribal tattoos as well on their arms and shit like that.
Well, I remember
Alright,
his
here
was like the first time I saw a tribal tattoo
Mhm.
like that.
Right.
Do you want to live through this?
Okay.
Rule number 1: no noise, no questions. If you make a noise,
Mr. 44
Mr.
makes
44 makes a noise.
if you ask a question, Mr. 44
answers
it.
it.
So much quotable shit.
You absolutely positively clear about rule number 1.
Rule number 2: it's very childish. Quentin Tarantino always has these like kids, rules, like these games, these quotes.
Ah,
Yeah.
I wonder if
Go
his character
to-
has actually rehearsed these lines as well, like just in
Damn.
case the situation pops up.
that's so good line though. I got 6 little friends. They can all
I
run
got
faster
6
than
little
you.
friends, and they can all
That's
run
great,
faster than you
Faster
can.
than you.
Hmm.
Yeah, and this was before Batman and Robin as well. Thank God he managed to do
Yeah.
better stuff after.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
remember,
all
here's what's
downhill.
funny.
Yeah, go ahead.
On the back of the VHS case, it's like it says right here on the back of the case, it's like George Clooney from ER and Batman. And I was like, wait, what? This is before the Batman movie
what?
came out.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, he's playing Batman? I was like,
Oh,
that's how I
shit.
found out. I
Wow.
was like, what the hell?
Well, and messed up part 2 is his character. He is true to his word. He was, by all accounts, going to let her go. He did.
Oh no, yeah, he was for sure
like-
going to let her go. There's
it's
no
like-
point in doing anything otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, we're in Mexico. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Tell on me.
Well, that's me.
You
But
gonna
it's
say
like,
we kidnapped you? We're already looking at life.
but there
in
was
prison with her.
there was a certain aspect when you'd say things like "I give you my word,"
Schmo-cams.
where that actually meant something.
Yes, that's what I like about him. When he says "I give you my word,"
Yeah.
he actually means it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
to a
that's why it
lesser
upsets
degree,
Richie makes him break his own bond. It's like,
right?
Yeah.
And believe it or not, like Richie actually believes he lives by the same code that Seth does. He just doesn't. Richie doesn't know that he's crazy.
Hmm.
Like Richie, as far as Richie knows, he's fucking
Sounds
perfectly
like
normal.
Someone we know.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. I know that I'm crazy.
He doesn't actually even work at his building. He just hangs out there. He has like imaginary email
When we
correspondence.
get to it, I guess Wes is like Michael Douglas. He keeps it. He's going to work every day with an empty briefcase sitting in his car.
Wow.
Yeah,
you
American
guys are
Psycho.
so
American
nice to
Psycho.
me. You guys are fulfilling the male prophecy. You're so nice to me behind my back, saying nice
Yeah,
stuff.
to your
but then
face.
I just watch Mean Girls. Okay.
You're a psycho
He
piece
gets
of
them.
shit, Wes.
All those like notifications on his like local alerts, like strange man again peering through windows with a flashlight. They arrest you. You're like, I'm supposed to be here. And they're like, we just made the phone call. We don't even know this person you're talking about doesn't even exist.
Yeah,
The building belongs to someone else. And you're like,
I called it in on myself.
oh, that's even
Yeah, like-
better. You're the one on the neighborhood watch reporting yourself. Strange, large, built, jacked dude walking around building. He's like filling in his own description. Gigantically large, ripped, bulking male seen
Jesus Christ.
peering into a building with a flashlight.
Yeah,
Stay
strangely
away.
handsome, strangely
Considered
toxic
dangerous and
almost.
sexy.
Yeah, sexy in a way, in a toxic kind of way.
Considered so dangerous, it's
May,
almost sexy.
may or may not have multiple STDs.
May or may not. Smells of chlamydia.
Smells.
Affiliated with a fucking balding lamb who went surrounded by dead fucking homeless people.
Yeah, this is a good part of the movie where we finally get to meet our
Yeah.
victims,
Brilliant
the
fucking film.
innocents. But he's like,
Harvey
yeah, I'll
Keitel.
call
Harvey
I'll call
Keitel's very
Pastor
fucking
Greg back.
underrated here as well.
Yeah, I'll call Minister. What's his name? That I don't want to come back to church. He's like, Daddy,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this in
She's
front of
so
Scott.
beautiful. Isn't she so beautiful here?
Yes, she looks
Yeah.
real
She's got
normal.
the
She don't
girl
look all
next door
trashed up
vibe.
either.
Now, what I mean,
And this is-
how,
I will
so
remind
how
you
old
guys
is she in this
this is-
film?
This is
She's
after
cute enough
Natural
to-
Born Killers.
She's probably
Yeah,
what,
she's
21.
cute enough to be approachable. You know, you could approach her and be you
Yeah.
wouldn't be intimidated saying hello, lady.
Yeah.
Um,
Like Wes said, don't watch this and then don't go from this to Yellow Jackets. Maybe upset.
Yeah, that'll be quite the. Oh man,
my faith is gone ever since your wife's dead. To answer your question, I do believe in Jesus. Yes, I do believe in God. But do I love them?
So
No.
you're just gonna say fuck him? I didn't say
Yeah.
fuck him.
Oh,
You've
Christ.
been a pastor. And this is very Stephen King.
Mm.
You know, you've got a preacher, pastor coming
Yeah.
into terms with his faith being tested because of his dead wife.
I mean, it is kind
And
of
then
a good.
he has to fight vampires.
That's it's definitely a good setup and payoff because this whole scene does pay off later on to his character arc.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
you know-
he's very underrated in this. He really is.
Yeah.
I even forget this is Harvey Keitel because
it's Harvey Keitel because
I know.
like anybody, he's considered the whole mobster, Sopranos, fucking.
I know exactly.
This typecast that's all he could play.
Yeah, I mean,
And he's
Reservoir
nothing
Dogs
like
was
that
kind of
here,
him
and I love
bringing
that.
him back. You know, Reservoir Dogs, he was kind of already like faded, kind of
Yeah.
afterthought, and then he got all big after that. Started
Yeah,
getting
be
all-
honest,
Lieutenant
like,
as
no matter
well.
what Joe Pesci does, you can't help but think Goodfellas. You can't. Like it's just Joe Pesci's always going to be Goodfellas or Casino. That's why it
Yeah,
was so
well-
shocking to see. It's why My Cousin Vinny stands out so well because you weren't expecting that coming from Joe Pesci, even though he's kind of playing the same character. But still, it's
R.I.P. Kelly Lynch.
Oh, Kelly
She-
Preston. Oh, it's Kelly Preston, isn't it?
Kelly Preston. Yeah,
Preston.
sorry. Some
Yeah.
other babe named Kelly.
well, I know.
Oh, she was beautiful there, though.
Yeah.
She was.
Oh yeah. And
Hers
then
were
this
hers were
I
the
love
first
this,
boobs I saw on TV or movies. Those were her first boobs I saw.
oh right on. Oh, I know. It was Mischief. Yeah.
Yep, I missed
Good one.
Yep.
I love this like news segment, how non-apologetic it is. You know, it's like
Yeah.
Heidi Vogel's 6th grade teacher was run
Yeah.
over by the geckos. That brings
Yes.
the total body count to 16. You know, like
She's talking of a fucking tragedy and she's acting all sexy about it. It's like,
she's like,
Yeah,
ooh,
that's-
we're gonna get some
yeah.
good ratings today. Earl
Yeah.
Parks. Oh, this picture of fucking
the comments
what's his name?
of
So good.
all the fucking pictures had to
That
be
brings
that
the
long.
death toll to 5 Rangers, 8 officers, and 3 civilians. Oh, and
Yeah.
1 hostage. FYI, they got a hostage. It's
And
like,
two-
that's not all, John
Oh,
Saxon.
John Saxon.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
I
have
forgot
a
he was in this.
hostage. Yeah, it's one scene. He kind of looks
Yeah.
like George Clooney's dad, honestly. Maybe he's Mr.
Yeah, he
Gecko.
does.
He's very upset
Well,
at his 2
Yeah.
sons.
That's
being
all.
bad
Kind of had a bit of
boys.
a George Clooney in us in Enter the Dragon, though, didn't he? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks like George Clooney. I love him in My Mom's a Werewolf. That's a good one.
I watched. I looked at your question of the day, Blue Collar, and I somebody asked about like the TV show. The TV show is actually pretty good.
Really?
And
Okay.
Yeah, they go into detail about how
Big Kahuna
the
Burger.
brothers grew up in Kansas City, and they
Oh.
come from like a Kansas City crime family, kind of.
Well, I'll be damned.
I just assumed everything after this was whole shit. But if you say it's good, I'll believe you. I
No,
never.
it's not.
I-
It's pretty
yeah.
good. It's
I
pretty good.
never
This
watched
scene-
it. No.
This scene right here is why I decided to just go get a burger because I knew this scene right here always makes me crave a burger.
Ooh.
When Richie shoves this
Big
big Kahuna
Kahuna
burger in
burger.
his face,
Big Kahuna Burger, baby.
Call me the-
he
call me
eats
the-
it in like
Is
3
a
bites.
tasty burger.
Look,
Call me-
1 bite, a swig of beer, 2 bites. The burger's already
God
half gone. It's already
damn,
gone.
bro.
Like,
He's
he's
shoving
got a
it right
huge
in. He's
mouth.
not even biting it.
One more.
Bite the burger. Don't just shove it in.
Yeah, it's like, what is it on The Simpsons? It's like, he eats like a pig. Pigs tend to chew their food. I think he eats more like a duck. It cuts to like Homer, like swallowing a donut hole.
Yeah, so
Where's the
home?
hostage?
Yeah.
She's a little tuckered out. If you catch what I'm saying.
What'd you do, Richie? What happened to her?
Look at these earthen walls.
I
It's
like
also very
the-
foreshadowing to the
Something about
titty
the
twister.
Clooney, even his reaction too is like genuine. Like it's
know.
weird. It's like this guy's
What's
killed.
wrong with you?
It's like he's killed people, but it's something different about this.
This might be the first time where he actually says something. It's like, Richard,
I hate that when he shit real quick.
I'm
you know?
starting to notice a pattern that you're really gung ho on the killing.
Yeah. That's cool though. It's just real. It's like it's half a fucking second. They show like they won't show the actual like
Oh,
what
yeah,
he did to her.
they slowly bring you into it.
Wrong.
Wrong.
After you left, she became a
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever seen this kind of trick used before or after.
It's like it shows a lot without showing anything.
Is this my fault? Is this what you think I am? Like, is this who you think I am, man? This is so good.
I'm a professional fucking thief. I don't rape women.
Me. I am a professional fucking thief. I don't kill people that I don't have to, and I don't fucking rape women.
What you are
Damn.
doing,
This is-
what you are doing, what you are fucking doing is not
It's
how
not
it's
how
done.
it's done.
That is such a look. This is genuine anger and disbelief as well.
Yeah, I think it's just because
Hey,
you
I
know
understand.
Seth was in prison since '88, so like he doesn't understand how bad his brother's shit has gotten. You know, like he just goes to court for another charge or whatever he's going to court for, and Richie just pops up and saves him. You know, basically breaks him out of the courthouse. So
A daring
Seth doesn't.
daylight prison escape.
Yeah, so Seth doesn't know that how far gone Richie is.
Yeah, and just like Reservoir Dogs, except we never see the bank robbery for Reservoir Dogs. Just like how we never see the jailbreak, and we know that like a bunch of people get killed, someone gets run over.
Right.
All that stuff was pre-planned and like thought out, and they chose not to film it.
Yeah, but not to mention, it's like you can take Seth as almost like an anti-hero. How we watch Banshee. These guys are thieves, but they got fucking rules. You know,
I wish we had seen the scene of Harvey Keitel interacting with the old mummy that runs this place.
Yeah.
Boris Karloff and still alive and running a motel.
What do you think I want, you mean old fucking bastard? I want a fucking room.
I don't know why I've always found appealing with the whole like the anti-hero type, like, you know, the borderline bad guy. Something about it's fun. You know, it's like
I like how his brother rapes and kills their hostage, and then he just proceeds to just get drunk in the parking lot.
Well, can he fucking do? But now he's
Like,
seen a good way to get out of the fucking country.
Right.
He's like, oh, I get it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We got to think of a way out of here. Because that's what he said. Like his brother said that the TV said they'll probably apprehend him in 48 hours. The border's crawling with cops. Everyone's looking for him. It's not good.
Well, like you guys saying, you know, take away, you know, even if you took out the vampire
Quentin
aspect of the
Tarantino.
film, it's already such an interesting these characters. But like,
I love how anytime you want to sound
themselves.
non-threatening, you just do your California voice. Hey, I'm your neighbor in room 11. I need to borrow your ice bucket. Can I borrow it? That's all you have to do. And they'll be like,
you know, Quentin
sure.
originally had a lot more. His character actually had a lot more dialogue, and he dialed it down and just said, you know what? I'm not. You know, George is the better actor. Give him more dialogue.
Yeah. And he's a weird-looking Frankenstein's monster-looking motherfucker.
Yeah,
Speaking of
he's
Boris
a scary-looking
Karloff,
fucker.
especially when he
glasses
becomes
make it worse
vampire
as well.
Richie, you know, he literally looks like Frankenstein. Like you just need to put the bolts in his neck. You know.
To his credit too, he has aged pretty well. I mean, the guy's in his 60s now, but
Quentin Tarantino has aged well. Is that what you're trying to say?
yeah, like, in comparison to what other people have, I'm just saying.
He's got the craziest coke bloat in his face. His head is like
Well,
tripled in size.
You know, we just seen friggin' Starlet from The Boys at age 29, what she did to herself. So
was I telling you guys that Lance kind of looks like Quentin? Yeah, we were death proof. Quentin Tarantino looks like Lance now, which means he's very handsome.
Let's move the jab over here.
Well,
Assault on Precinct 13. Precinct 13 shirt.
That sounds like Wes. He said, let's move the Jap over here.
This is one of my favorite parts of the movie. This was hilarious. And he's like, he's consoling his son. He's like, what's the story with you two? You couple fags? He's just like,
he's my son.
Hey, he's my son. How's that happen? He doesn't look Japanese
Chinese.
either.
Yeah.
Excuse me, all the hell.
balls on fucking Jacob to be like, no, he looks Chinese. Like, damn, Jacob.
Yeah.
Pump your brakes, bro.
He does look Chinese. Like when you get good at it, you start noticing Korean, Japanese, Chinese.
Really? They all look the same to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. We know how
he would have been the first. He would have been the first one to die. I would have just killed him just to make a point.
Just like, we're serious here, all right? Your son has got a hole in his head.
Yeah, we'll keep your hot daughter, but your son, he dies.
Yeah.
We'll keep your hot daughter alive so you can watch us have her way with
Wesley,
her.
I have PTSD.
That's you're sick.
Goddamn,
Sorry,
Jess.
that last part was me.
He was in World War II. Like, wait, you weren't alive.
This was another part that got a huge
damn.
laugh. It was like, what the? People were so funny and laid back then. You know, they would just see scenes like this.
Yeah, they would see. Yeah, no one got triggered. Everybody was just like, okay, this is crazy. This is crazy.
And then, like, when it smash cuts to reality, he's like flashback. That everyone started cracking up. Like it's funny.
You know, this
It's
reminds
cool,
me.
though. Go ahead.
This
Go
actually,
ahead.
they actually did.
And he
They
does this
actually did
weird
make a movie
perv.
documentary on this.
Oh yeah,
I forgot
no,
what-
Full Tilt Boogie. Full Tilt Boogie is
Full
a great
Tilt Boogie,
documentary.
yeah.
about the making of this
Yeah,
movie.
and there's lines that, and there's fucking outtakes where she's trying to say the "Would you eat my pussy line?" and she's just fucking laughing her ass off. She cannot keep a straight face. I've just remembered it now.
It's different than Luke because Luke can just say it on command with a straight face. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it just reminded me of it. Fucking hell.
Luke, go ahead and say it. Say, do me a favor, eat my pussy for me. Go ahead.
Do me a favor, would you eat my pussy for me? I can't even say it.
Richie, would you do me a favor and eat my
Ah.
pussy for me, please?
it's not the same
Please
answer.
Yeah,
at
you're
the
the
end of it.
professional, man.
It's like the best
No.
part. He's like, sure.
Sure. Yeah.
No, 'cause
And
Mickey
it's like,
Mouse is-
okay,
the
why
funny
don't we
thing is-
delete this? Why don't we delete that scene? Because it's a little bit much. It's like, well, we can't because it comes into play later in the RV.
Right. He
Yeah.
really
It's like-
believes that she said that to him. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah, and you're right. I mean, definitely, he's definitely crazy. I never noticed this brain tumor thing you're talking about.
I'm
going
going
to
to show you. Well, hopefully Chris can get it when
Fucking
it
that.
happens. I'll show
This
you.
is
Yeah.
fucking this.
This reminds me of Westman's coming up.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, it's different to me. When poor Richie believes that, I got to pay for that kind of talk. Shit.
Yikes. I don't have time to fuck around and make this simple. You take your
Mhm.
kids and you get in that motorhome, or I'll execute all three of you right now.
So I'm gonna make this simple. You take your kids and you get in that motorhome, or I will execute all three of you right now.
God damn, man. Fucking, that's acting. I don't care.
Yeah, he's amazing in
Clooney's,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a movie star here. He actually does look like a fucking working class fucking hardened convict.
Another Quentin Tarantino-ism here.
Here we go. Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
What?
Okay,
he's a
Ramblers,
Man,
let's
yeah,
get
yeah, it's
rambling.
got some good fucking one-liners,
Has that
man.
line been in other movies? I know, like that's like a
Yeah.
common thing
Right,
with this
totally.
one.
Reservoir,
Back in the run.
Reservoir Dogs. Is it
Okay.
Reservoir Dogs?
Yeah, well, I like how Seth does it multiple times with multiple different phrases.
He's
You
just
know,
staring at
Yeah.
her.
all right, Coke snorters, let's snort some Coke. You know, like you do it for anything. All right, weed smokers, let's smoke some weed. You know. All right, fist fighters, let's fight with fists. I don't know, like you know, you can just do it for all kinds of shit. Oh yeah, put in your bit. I grind my teeth. Dude,
Yeah, I've
Megan
been there.
grinds her teeth. Megan will be sleeping and she starts making this kind of noise. And I'm like, what is that? Are you like snoring? I realized she's grinding her teeth. And I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God. I have to like wake her up. Stop grinding your teeth.
I knew a person when
Oh,
she
yeah.
she was wearing down her enamel, so she had to get the protector like that.
Yeah,
She,
I had a
she
chick
puts
that.
in- She puts in
heaven.
mouth guards like that and like they shred in like 2 days.
Yeah, she.
They like disintegrate in her mouth.
Damn.
Good line
Pretty
with these
insane.
two.
Her teeth are all flat and filed down.
Jacob, give me some more details. How did it happen?
Some fucking drunk killer.
He just
Yeah.
says shit as he does
Yeah,
shit.
what are you guys? A couple fags? Some drunk kill your wife? Jesus, you know, like he's just so out of it. It's like a little blunt.
How does that happen? You don't look Japanese.
Oh my
You're just-
God! I just noticed your goddamn profile picture. You need to keep that. That should just be your thing. Just go off camera. Just be Seth Gecko from now on. That's funny. Yep, beautiful Chihuahua mountains.
Zach's a god.
Big
really
mountains
sticking
of
it in
brown
the dog.
dirt.
Damn, that is like so Iraq. That is so Iraq looking. It's crazy how much.
Yeah.
It's like God
desert,
ran out
bro.
of imagination and just made like a bunch of. He was just like, you know what, fuck it. He became like George Lucas and was just like,
Well,
you know what,
it's
I'm
just
just
the
gonna make.
trees.
I'm just gonna make a bunch of deserts and a bunch of different places.
Well, the thing that's interesting is like I'm sure if you went up to each of these little shrubs and inspected them closely, you'd realize they're pretty different from the shrubs that are out in Iraq, you know. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if is the Middle East have less. Is it a little more sparse with the vegetation? I think there's
That's
like a
very-
higher stand to
Yeah, it's
vegetation.
very,
one,
very sparse.
Just keep this
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's-
See,
it's
there's
very
a lot of that's the cool thing about like there's a lot of vegetation, but it's all fucking don't touch it. It's all like spiny and fucking pointy and like it can all fucking everything can hurt
Yeah.
you out there. Everything that's alive in the desert is like Just avoid it.
Well, it's weird because the place where we trained to go to Iraq is in Death Valley, out in California, and so
That's way
in it-
hotter and scarier
Yeah.
than where I'm from.
Yeah, but but that is like when you're out there at Fort Irwin, it's like clean. It's hot as fuck, but it's clean. But when you're in Iraq, everything smells dirty because everything is dirty because they burn fuel in the oil wells and they bury their dead in like open graves and shit. It's just everything smells everywhere there.
Yes.
Good,
What's cool about Death Valley is it's below sea level.
Over here.
Your daughter all night either.
Ooh.
Did you notice the way he was looking at her?
Yeah. But still,
You
Seth,
like
the
it,
rules,
I
did
didn't think you'd like it.
the rules, like Seth told him, Seth's true his word. He goes, hey, you guys, we make a cross there, let you go, but
Well, he's also kind of using like Richie's insanity and his hot daughter as like to his advantage. It's like, hey,
yeah.
Right.
like,
Because he
I
knows
don't want that to happen either, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
and I don't think he does want that to happen.
No,
I think
he doesn't.
I think he honestly doesn't. I think him and Jacob would just be chill, in other circumstances. He
God.
seems to genuinely
Look at
care
Quentin.
for the family, like when shit
There's the
goes
feet.
down.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Seth is
Fucking
not.
feet,
I
the
I wouldn't
fucking
say.
feet.
Yeah,
Look, he didn't
The
direct this.
fucking
He
feet.
didn't fucking direct the film.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's telling
he's just-
Robert like,
He's like,
Does she have a
He's
fucking hairy
he's
toe?
like, Robert, hey man, hey, listen, man, you got to get some stuff with the feet, man. All right, like
so
I
camera
gotta be
start.
looking
Well,
at her
to be
feet.
fair, like I wouldn't be surprised if Quentin Tarantino, like, it feels like Quentin Tarantino directed the first
Directed it.
half of this movie.
Yeah. I was
And
just
Robert
about to think
Rodriguez
that.
directs the second half because it gets so
You know,
crazy. Second
could buy
half.
Yeah,
that.
because the
I can buy
first half
that.
does feel Tarantino-ish. It feels
A
more
lot of the
Tarantino-ish
editing,
than-
a lot of the editing montages you see. Although there's a lot of Robert Rodriguez trademarks throughout this first half too, so you know,
Here it comes.
Robert Rodriguez does a lot of those. He's got his bit in his mouth. What?
Did you mean what you said back there in the
One
room?
second.
And
Takes
he
it out.
thinks that's why she asked what. He takes us like, oh, you didn't understand me here. Let me take my teeth guard out.
Yeah, hair looks like it hasn't even been brushed and dried up properly as well. Which is
A little
nice of him.
soul patch.
I'll be happy,
Yeah.
happy to.
I'd be happy to do that for you right in front of your brother. What the fuck?
There's
Well, that went dark.
There's a bed right
His
here.
brother's sitting right there. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't mind doing it.
like, go ahead, Richie. What's the little boy? What's the boy's name again? Damn it,
We
Scott.
forgot. Yeah.
Close your
Scott.
eyes. Close your eyes, Scott. Seth,
So now
close
we
that
get
curtain. Close that curtain divider.
we get the first of three cameos
Oh
from
my God.
Cheech Marin.
Yeah, he plays three people. Fucking hell.
Three people.
So
yeah.
funny. And we
Yeah,
never
I
think
forgot.
like, oh, are these guys related, or is it? It's just like it's so like understood that he's playing three different.
I mean, it's
characters.
such a grindhouse thing, isn't it? Like just like
Oh yeah.
Cheech Marin playing three parts. Yeah, fuck it. It is.
Yeah.
What it
Also,
is.
all three roles hilarious. All three roles are so funny. This border patrol agent, this is
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
what they're like, and the fact that like, yeah, he's got different facial hair for each one. You know, it's so well done. But yeah, this border patrol agent is this is exactly how they are, dude. This I can tell you right now, this is exactly what it's like crossing the border. This border, where they're at, this is not the El Paso border. This is outside of El Paso a little bit.
Okay.
Because the huge El Paso border, that's Sicario. That's what the El Paso border is like. Fucking huge. It's like 20 lanes and it's like full of cars. It's like, dude, it's nuts. Here, dude, that's what's really crazy. If there's certain places like obviously El Paso, it's a major port, a major border crossing. It's a huge like mega highway into Mexico. But if you go like a few hours like west, crossing certain parts of Arizona or Mexico, you'd be shocked how like the border cross is just like a little toll booth with like two dudes and like a little fucking one of those. And you're like, what the hell? And this was back in 2001, 2, 3. So it's probably hopefully a little more fortified. But I remember crossing in Arizona to go to Puerto Peñasco and thinking like, that's the border here? Like, holy shit, dude, it's a wide open desert. Like you just cross so easily out here.
It's fucking Blazing Saddles with the toll
being a
booth, isn't it?
kid. Dude, growing up in El Paso, you understand the border should be fucking closed. You should not be wide open. You shouldn't just let anyone in. Anyone thinking that is a retard, for lack of a better word.
Yeah,
if you grew up in El Paso, dude, you understand. The border's insane. But But yeah, them drug dogs, man.
Tell you now,
that was the
bro.
worst.
So do they check like every vehicle, or how does that work?
No, it's usually random. And
wow.
big cars
in Iraq,
like this.
In Iraq, when we let people through a border, because I used to work border checks in Iraq from Iran and Iraq.
Check every car.
We check every single thing.
I'm sure there's times where it's like, there's like some kind of high alert. They start looking at every car more scrupulously. But here's the thing, like they don't care. Like they this is how many drugs and illegal. This is how much contraband comes through the border. They screen random cars, and a huge percentage of them get flagged and get caught with shit. So you just imagine like how much extra shit is coming through without any problems.
Right.
It's crazy.
Let me ask you guys. Let me ask the panel.
Yeah, between these two, like, call me a fucking nut. What?
Fuck those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What is you guys' thoughts on? Yeah. What's your guys' thoughts? Is Richie really
sharing too much screen?
Is Richie actually upset, or is he trying to kick something off here? Because he wants to have some kind of confrontation.
he just likes causing scenes. He likes these shootouts. He's a big.
What is y'all's thoughts here?
Well, no, I just think he's just he's got the mood swings to the point where, like, I don't think he might be secretly, like, subconsciously self-sabotaging. I don't think he wants to get into a gunfight.
No,
I think he's just like, it's always like the worst timing with Richie, you know?
Because in the TV show, they make it seem like he's always looking for a reason to cause a gunfight.
Okay, so yeah,
but he had a fucking cast putting him in the TV show. Though,
damn. Punch out your own brother. Now, when I was talking about the border patrol being, this is exactly, this is so accurate. Like this, like I'm gonna come in, snoop around, perv on your daughter.
Yeah,
he's such a pervert here.
In the bathroom.
Open up his border patrol.
But yeah, at the same time, they'll tell you to pull over and they'll just toss your vehicle, man, just because they feel like if you get your dog picks up anything or you start acting weird.
Shut the fucking door.
They got time to waste, man.
Fucking door, please.
Oh, he gets one little fucking look. Look at that.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Awful.
Bastard.
But George Clooney, he's allowed to look.
Well, I feel like George Clooney wasn't like perving on her. I feel like he was like,
cool.
"Hey, you handled that really well."
No, I know.
But they're all happy now.
Juliette Lewis is like,
this guy. This
is the best. This got a huge laugh right here.
This got a huge laugh in the theater. We're in fucking Mexico, you little piece of fucking shit.
The little Chinese kid's head shaking him violently.
I know I put you all through hell, and I've been one rough pecker.
From here on out,
you're all in
Either
my
way.
cool book. How many times have I said in my life, you guys are in my cool book now? I've said that so many times. You guys are all in my cool book.
You've said it about 10 times less as the amount of times you said 6 to midnight.
All right, that's fair.
I'm just kidding.
That's fair.
But hey, in case Samantha Berrigan's watching, why the fuck are you watching? Why are you watching this? I thought we were being
Why
offensive.
are you watching it? You Karen
Don't blame him.
Slut.
He's not the offensive one. We are.
Yeah, we're the offensive ones, Karen.
I'm just kidding. You seem like a nice lady. Just chill.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Fuck you and your family, Karen. How about that? I hope you die in a fire. How about
shut
that?
up. Don't say that. All right. Now, they were joking.
Don't you ever come at my. That's my fucking friend right there.
Wes is just being overly protective of his friend.
Don't you ever
Anyone
come
will start shit on the fucking internet.
You're totally
deserves
safe,
every
man.
fucking thing they get.
I will hunt you down.
Shut up.
I will fuck you.
No.
In theory.
We're going to find you and take you out to a nice meal and get to know you.
I will take you to a seafood dinner and never call you again.
That's all that.
We just want to take you out to shrimp. You'll learn we're actually pretty nice dudes.
That's why I did internet for. It's like
this is why bro time. This is like bro time, and you know, I kind of. This is why I don't really invite Megan into a lot of these. And it's also like, you know, Wes. I know you're like getting your eyes set on having some ladies come for February. I'm like, I kind of don't want any chicks hanging out here. You know, like I kind of
really. I thought February might be the best.
I think the only person. I think Vex.
Well, true.
Because Vex is a fuck. He's basically.
I mean, I've had chicks on the Wii Watches before, you know, and it's fun. And I want to get more chicks on the Wii Watches.
I'll tell you this: for like 500 days of summer, there's a chick that has like she is obsesses about that movie the way we obsess about movies, and like she has some really good takes on it. So if we can get her, I might want to do that.
Oh, so there's like a specific reason why you want that girl. I get it. Okay.
Right, because she like.
I thought you were just like, I just want to fuck you because you said you want to break up the sausage fest, and I kind of I like the sausage fest.
I'll bet you do. I'll bet you do.
Sausage fest is necessary. You don't bring your chick to
this is the greatest name for any fucking club ever. Come on.
Yeah.
Greatest fucking name you can.
Hey, look, it's
call your
Dusk Till
club.
Dawn. Get it? The movie.
Open Dusk Till Dawn.
I remember being in jail watching this, and he actually had to freaking blur out. They had to change the name of it.
God damn it.
They had to change the name of the fucking Titty Twister. Remember, well, on cable TV, they changed the Titty Twister's name.
Did you? Was that the first time you saw it, Blue? Was it in the joint?
No, I was rewatching it again in jail. Just
okay.
Because it was on TNT. We watched the
God, I'm surprised. I'm surprised these prisoners didn't all whip out their cocks and start masturbating right to the movie. You know,
who's to say that?
Well,
God,
this dialogue was different too.
Who's to say they didn't?
I know.
Oh God, I love this guy. He's
pussy blowout.
Fucking great, man. Black pussy, Spanish pussy,
yellow pussy.
Samantha Berrigan, your new nickname is Pussy Blowout. All right, I hope you don't mind.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Chug chicken pussy. Now, to be fair, we are watching a very hard R movie, so it is to be expected we're going to be mature audiences only.
That is the best.
Immature audiences,
for your Mean Girls video, though, Blue Collar, you have no excuse. That was a children's movie, and you were talking about ogling these 20-year-old actresses.
Listen,
that is uncalled for.
They need to stop making kids' movies sexy then.
Yeah, that chick Renee Rapp or whatever that plays Regina George, you did not see her on Saturday Night Live because, woo, boy, howdy. Oh, Lord. Dude, she was
get naked. She was like running around in her bathing suit.
She was wearing like a bra and panties and twerking with Megan Thee Stallion. It was
the woman actually sings like she's fucking masturbating.
Indeed. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Listen to her sing. She sings like a fucking woman masturbating. She does.
Out of the pot and into the fire.
Take advantage of our penny pussy sale. Yeah. You buy one piece of pussy at the regular price for only a penny.
And then this is the weird part. He looks right at the camera.
Yeah.
Like there's a camera there.
Well, yeah.
Like, because you have to imagine there is no camera there and you're standing in front of him. Imagine if I was talking to you guys and I'm just like, ha 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 ha. Whoa, punchline to the floor.
Yeah.
And then I look back up at you.
What's more like, he's talking
why
right
are
here
you
about
talking to the floor when you say the funny part, Enzo? And I'd be like, I don't know. I feel like someone's watching me down there.
Nice.
So that's our little our little brief hint right there. His reaction is that he's a vampire. Like the little weird hint. How you doing?
Enjoying it? Oh no, I didn't think of that. A lot of the sound effects in this movie are heavily exaggerated, so that's why
I love this fucking entrance.
You can't share anything in the rest of the movie now. We can't share any more screens from the entire film now. I hope you're happy, Blue Collar.
Yeah,
that's true. There's a lot of
titties everywhere, man. But this is the part where my friend Pete was like in the theater with me, and he's like, "What? Oh my god!" You know, watching this movie, and I was like, "Calm down." And then
we got the band from Roadhouse as well.
No, don't.
Quick, I got it. I got 2 seconds in.
The band from Roadhouse. Yes, you are correct. That is the band from Roadhouse.
No. See, that's Tito Larevo's first band. This is his second band, Tito and Tarantula, which is featured heavily in Desperado.
Fair enough.
But
yeah, I love how like this first thing you see is like a huge fist fight next to a pig's head. The carnitas. I want to try the carnitas here.
Yeah, look at that. Nice.
Formando marijuana.
That means smoking marijuana. Do you know that? Do you guys know that?
This is back before Danny Trejo got fat. This is when he was still in good shape.
Yeah, he was real lean. He had his prison diet that he had just come out of, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's just like what? Getting close to his 80s now.
Don't share anything. There's titties all behind George Clooney.
This is such a great
I mean, you can
This
probably
is
get
such-
away with sneaking a couple tits in this, but
nah.
they got to be subtle. They got to be like blurry background.
I'm just
moves.
showing Danny
This-
Trejo.
the bouncers fucking with Seth here, and the way that Seth handles it, god damn, he's such a beast.
I'm gonna count to 3.
No, I'm gonna
One.
count to 3.
1, 2.
Two.
There's no reason to get up.
Damn.
This bouncer, he is in one of the Tenacious D shorts about the death
Yeah.
of the dreams. You guys ever watch those HBO 15-minute episodes of
Yes.
Tenacious D?
Yes.
So he's in the one where he's like the rocker guy telling him like it's all a lie, living the life of a rock star. He's like, I remember one night I was up at the Janis Joplin is throwing up
Class B
over in the
driver's
toilet,
license.
and I'm up with Jimi Hendrix and we're snorting cheese balls. And they're like, what?
He's not
like,
wrong, though.
That's heroin and cheese. And it's just like, what? He's like, I'm here to tell you the rock star mythos is a lie.
Damn.
Coming right up. Bottle of whiskey and
Ooh,
5 glasses. I think it means buscando un fiesta. That means looking for a party. Oh, I speak Spanish. I'm bilingual. Don't share any titties. Don't share any titties,
know.
blue
Oh,
collar.
nice close.
I'm not.
There are titties everywhere. There's a woman gyrating with her titties, and he's drinking fucking
I'm watching it,
tequila
sir.
and screaming fumando marijuana over and
the
over
Come
again.
on.
Formando marijuana.
I'll turn my camera
Why,
off in a
who
second.
wouldn't love this?
Yeah,
you got
I
food
like
here,
how-
best in Mexico.
I like how Seth
kinda
fucks. I
doubt
like how.
that.
Yeah, I love how Seth fucks with him. Like, you serve food here, Jose? Yeah, best in Mexico. Yeah, I kind of doubt that.
Yeah, I don't
He
know
looks
about
at him and he's like, look at this place. I mean, this place doesn't really scream like Michelin stars to me.
Yeah,
You know?
no.
That would be amazing if you found out the Titty Twister did have a Michelin star or 2. They really do have the best
just
new
kicked
food
him
in
on the ground.
Mexico. I'll be
Damn.
damned. Who'd have thought these vampires could
Yeah.
cook?
Seth is such a fucking Sigma male, fucking just like he's in charge. Every scene he's in, he's running the show.
Oh, Tom Savini. And this is
Tom
great. The guy with the
Savini.
beer
Yeah,
is the
he's a
actual
legend.
makeup artist of the movie. This is Kurtzman. And he also came up with with a lot of the story.
What a boss
Walking
move.
Dead. Walking Dead as well.
Oh, yeah. He is.
Because Desperado actually had this a couple of years earlier, didn't they? But it was never used.
Yeah. Yeah.
How they get used here.
Wes, you gotta buy a gun like that.
Yeah, because you see it in Desperado mentioned, and you're like, how did that work? And then
Yeah.
this movie shows you how it works, and it's even more ridiculous. You're still like, how does this work? Like, is there a like, where is the button? How does it trigger? Like,
See,
what causes it to go off?
The thing is, like, right now, Seth is thinking, we've made it. We're in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
and this fucking
This is the end of the
crazy
movie.
ass- Yeah, he thinks he's completely like what we did it. Like, we're done.
To him,
you know?
the end credits happened when they crossed after he shook that Chinese dude's head. You know, he's like, we're in Mexico, you fucking piece of shit. And to him, that's where it says directed by Quentin Tarantino as he rides off in the sunset.
Right.
And the credits have already rolled. And
Not
now
knowing that
in the
he's fallen
happy
victim
ending.
to a
Yeah.
horror movie. He's walked into a horror movie.
21.
All
counts.
because fucking stupid Carlos. Carlos was like, meet us at this awesome strip club we heard
Yeah.
about.
Because you just picked this place out of a hat.
I wanted to go there, man. It looked cool.
Look how Juliet
Just
Lewis.
so
don't
you
blame
three
Carlos.
know, we wind up at a bar together. You're not drinking. Like you're you're
Look,
fucking
Juliet Lewis
drinking.
right here. She's having trouble drinking.
3.
I like how Ivy Cartel stands up to him though.
You know, Juliet Lewis
And the,
pound that drinks more than anybody at the table.
Also, it's like weird Mexican whiskey too. He's like, I've never seen whiskey in like a bottle like that unless it's like really.
Why is he angry?
Oh
really
yeah,
shitty.
that's bathtub. That's bathtub whiskey for sure.
Yeah. What's it called? Pisco? That means fish.
Yeah.
What the fuck
Is it
is
more
that
like-
whiskey called?
Is it more like Pisco?
Before we stepped in here, you told all of us to be cool.
Yeah, look, he's
I
standing
didn't
up to
say-
him, mate. And I like
I
how
didn't
we,
say
I
do what I
like
do.
how,
I said, do what I say.
I like how
Yeah,
George
this is
Clooney
where-
actually gives him a drink out of respect for him as well.
Right, and this is where Harvey Keitel's trying to tell him, "Hey, man, the movie's over. You already won."
Ah, shit, look at the legend.
He's like, "That's not true."
Ooh.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you can't play any of
Yeah,
this either.
she's a
'cause the
gorgeous
music.
one.
He's smoking a cigar. Yeah, see?
I mean,
So
yeah.
that stripper right there is Tia Tahada.
ooh,
You call him a
and
loser.
she-
Theatre Hotter, yeah. My name is my name and
Ray
nature.
Vaughn playing.
She's been in a bunch of TV shows and movies. She's amazing.
He's like, I asked a question. Want me to ask it again?
Are you such a loser? You
tell
can't.
when you've
know
won?
You won.
Damn.
Yep, and George Clooney gives him a drink
Good
out of respect.
Jack.
He's like, you know what? You're fucking
She's
right.
the best
Have a drink
machine.
from me. You deserve it.
Yep. They couldn't find you, Seth. You won.
I love the little facial tics that George Clooney does with Seth, where it's like when he's unsure or he's mad, he does this little like tick to the face, like he like moves to the side a little bit.
Yeah, just what that
to your family.
Yeah, he's not being this aggressive hostage taker now. He's actually bonding with him a little bit here.
Oh, because they've won. They've nothing more to do.
I know, exactly.
It's over.
As far as he knows, yeah.
Oh,
they're in the end game. Oh, fucking! Can we all just Selma Hayek in this is the hottest chick that I've ever seen.
Here's your first hint something weird's happening. Here's the most sinister woman ever. Fucking Santanico Pandemonium. Okay? Who wants to take a guess at what that name means?
I don't want to know.
Guess it's something demonic, Len.
Well,
to your family, to yours, except for your sex pest brother.
What's even so funny is like if you look in her credits, credits, like that is the character's name.
Give me a second here.
Her name is Santanico Pandemonium. Like that is such a great name. And it's what does it mean?
You know, another thing on the TV show, the chick that they got, Eliza Gonzalez or whatever her name is, that plays her in the show, she's fucking
That's a big snake.
hot.
God damn.
Well, it literally just means, obviously, it means satanic pandemonium, but now, pandemonium is like fear, like extreme.
Wasn't
like,
someone like bitching about the weight of the snake or something? It was like a 50-pound snake.
No, she was afraid.
She's terrified of snakes.
She was terrified of snakes, and then
she has a phobia.
Yeah,
so like some sick joke. They're like they made her dance with a gigantic fucking albino boa constrictor.
Right.
It's madness.
And it's kind of one of those things where it makes her sexier. The fact that she's actually afraid in this scene, she's terrified right now.
Calm down, Luke.
No, she's fucking selling it, man. She is.
Well, it took her a while to get used to it, but I mean, the snake never bit her. The snake's like between her legs and shit.
So I don't think these snakes are poisonous, though, are they?
No,
like
they'll bite the fuck out of you, bro. It doesn't matter, dude. Like, they're not poisonous, but you ever see people get bit by those boa constrictors? First of all, they can kill you easily. Assuming like nobody can get
at least the kind of snakes that can eat something 10 times its body weight.
Yeah, but you understand most of the time when the people like this, they don't like you don't need a big snake like that.
To sell it. It's good to sell
snake
themselves.
Be the size of my arm and probably still kill someone because like it could just wrap around your neck, dude. It wraps around your neck.
Yeah, it can strangle you.
You die. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Yeah, Jay's right.
So these are the ones that fucking strangle their prey. Then.
Do you ever see them bite you, dude? Their teeth are like fish hooks. So when they bite you, you have to like pull them off, and you see like the skin get stretched out because the teeth are like hooks. You have to yank them out, and every time it's like bleeding. They bleed so bad when you get bit by one of these boas.
Damn,
man,
they have teeth. They have teeth that go all the way down.
Is solely responsible for my obsession with fucking hot Latina chicks after this movie, man.
Yeah. Also, the fact that she's so tiny.
Her and Eva Mendes
so
traded there as well for me.
Like she's standing on a table, so she seems really tall, but like, you realize like she's a little one. She's a little shorty. The teeth curve inwards on
rack with an amazing rack.
We go fucking Quentin writing this shit into the script.
Oh yeah,
Quentin before. This is my idea.
So you're gonna put some booze on your leg down to your feet and then put it in my mouth.
Robert Rodriguez is like, dude, I want to make your movie, and he's like, okay, only one condition: I get to play Richie. And he's like, okay, and then he's reading the script. And he's like, oh, I get it.
How many times did Quentin just fucking bust all over his pants right there?
He's like, let's take 37, Robert. He's like, oh,
we gotta redo this scene. We gotta do the scene again. I didn't get it. I don't feel like I was focused enough in this scene.
I'd be like, that's Quentin's version. Quentin's fucking version of a spooky ghost.
More. Yeah, drink sport in my mouth. Yeah, give it to me, bitch. Selma Hayek's like, I don't like this. I don't like this job.
Robert Rodriguez was like, hey, Quentin, we've done 67 takes. Like, how many times do you need to get this right?
The extras are getting bored. I'm so happy to catch this woman.
Yeah, what was their reaction to it?
There's a great shot of us, George Clooney, like watching this dance go down, and he's got this face like, why are you not dancing on my face? Yeah, he's like, hello, I'm back here. You seem to be leaving me out.
Just like,
you know what? She can still do it today. She can still do it
today.
today.
Star Wars girl. She needs to cosplay as this bitch. There you go.
There you go.
one of her
Yeah.
fucking
Holy
calendars.
Christ, man.
Oh wait, cultural appropriation. Cancelled. She would though.
Isn't Los
she's Portuguese.
Lobos the bar band? You would know, Enzo.
No, it's a Tito and Tarantula.
Okay.
Los Lobos, aren't those the
Oh.
guys who did that fucking stupid song?
What I call the fucking show.
Nothing but heaven. Whatever the hell that song's called.
She's only gotten hotter with age too.
She has.
Yeah.
The goddamn
Great
menopause.
too.
She said menopause made him even bigger. Like shit.
Bullshit.
Oh, it's
I
happening.
love how you knock out the bouncer and you don't think there's going to be any repercussions whatsoever
Yeah,
for it.
that was
You think it's gonna
really
be,
tactically stupid. Yeah,
you
that was
think it's
dumb.
going to be smooth sailing for the rest of the night till sunrise?
Yeah, he thought everything was just going to be chill.
Well, I
is such a great
saw
lineup.
those guys fighting. I saw those dudes fighting.
Yeah.
I wanted to fight.
The whole, Richie, I need you back on the clock. Like, just, like, hey, we're about to get into some shit. Just be aware.
Oh, right in the same hand. Getting stabbed in the hand. Well, I guess there's already a hole in it. So it'd be shitty if the stab wound was like right next to the hole, and it's like, oh, the new hole. Like, ow. Yeah, it took me a while to realize what the hell was happening. Like, there's green blood on the knife. I thought like
hey, Sunshine
the
Hambo.
knife was like
Hi.
melting
That's
or something when I first saw this. I was like, what? I love how Sunshine always leaves his udders.
Yeah.
He always like shake waves with udders, cow udders.
Uh-oh.
It's funny. Think something was funny? Yeah, he's funny. Like, I mean, a little bit. Yeah. Oh, they still got a lot of bullets. All right, now they're out of bullets.
Well, you can see that his the 44 Terminator that George Clooney's using, or Seth is using, runs dry. You can see it run dry.
Yeah,
but
he doesn't realize it
go,
because
though.
Richie's got the
blood.
The 45. Yeah, she looks so hot when she gets right before she turns. She looks so hot,
and then she turns into like a cobra woman. Right here, you're like got a cobra bat.
Luke, would you still do it? Would you still do it, Luke?
Oh yeah, the body stayed the same.
Fair though, Jordan.
Watch this. Hey, watch this reload. Watch this reload. He throws 2 bullets in and spins it.
Nice.
Well, I like the idea that he's doing this whole first part of this like scene with like his pockets like overfilling with like loose bullets. He's got like 50, 60 bullets like tucked away in his pockets. His pants are all heavy.
Yeah.
They're all clanging and changling around. In his
originally they were both supposed to have the same gun, the same 45 Colt that Richie has, and George Clooney was like, "I'd like to have something like a little different where I can play around with it a little bit," and they gave him that 44 Terminator.
This is where you realize there's a problem. This movie just like all of a sudden, this movie pivots so hard.
Right, it's a grindhouse. It's grindhouse.
My friend Ricky right here was like, "What the hell is happening?" She was like, literally, like, "What's going on?" I was like, looking at her like, "Eh?" And she's like, "No." She was just like, "What is this shit?"
Yeah, it just turns into a fucking full-out gore fest. Look at it.
But I remember being like, I specifically told you it was a vampire movie because obviously, whenever you describe it to someone, you're like, "Oh, it's a vampire movie."
That's badass.
Quentin Tarantino.
The guitar guy's playing a vampire guitar.
It's funny how the second movie is like shorter. We're past the halfway point.
Yeah. Damn.
I mean, technically, the halfway point is when they get to the bar.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, and then the music's totally different. Santos Dominos.
God,
all these truckers.
Look at that, dude.
The problem with feeding on nothing but truckers and bikers is like all the vampires have hepatitis now. All kinds of diseases, rashes.
Right. That's why vampires leave me alone, because they don't want any of that.
You would think, like, here's the thing, like, I like that idea in Renfield where like drinking the blood of a pure blood person, like someone who is like a better person has more sustenance. Whereas like people who are evil and sinful, their blood is less nutritious. So like the idea that they're eating nothing but toxic bikers and truckers means they're basically like eating fast food all the time.
Yeah, some of this reminds me of Evil Dead a bit as well.
Right. But as a logistically, no one's coming looking for these people.
Yeah.
Like bikers and truckers
Damn,
come
he's
up
taking
missing
people
all
out.
the time.
He's going to work.
Babysitters Club.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and
As good as your
Ooh.
probably.
Fuck you. That's like Wes. Fuck you.
Yeah. I love the whole. All right, I'm about to get rocked right
He's still
here.
playing that guitar.
Yeah.
It's like a. All right, scariest looking vampire bitch I think is this redhead we're about to see. She's got
Okay.
them creepy eyes. This one right here, close up. Yeah, oh yeah, her. I think she's about to die
He's
right
gonna
now.
work.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Damn.
Ripping arms off everything. It goes all in. It goes fucking all in.
Like a gorilla. Yeah, that's like, why are you ripping the dude's arm off for no reason? Just like, hey, this is fun.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, after you kill thousands of
shit.
people.
Yeah, Danny Trejo, man, do his bills. Shit.
Well, no,
Yeah.
all of his neck muscles.
So was
are
Tom
all
Savini as
prosthetics.
far as that goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the
But
whip
Tom
out.
Savini might have been in his 50s. Was he in his 50s?
Oh, that's it from Danny Trejo. Say
Kill
goodbye.
Machete. God damn it.
Although he
Yeah.
does make an appearance in the sequel, which makes no sense.
Yeah, sure.
He makes an appearance in the sequel and the prequel
Oh, right. The prequel, I
Wow.
gotta say, was better than the sequel.
and the TV
this-
show. He's in the TV
I-
show as well.
Here we go. Best line in the
Of course.
Is
movie.
he playing different? Is he playing
Ooh,
different
best
characters
view
in
of the
sequel
movie.
and
Yes.
prequel?
Yes.
Best camera angle in the movie. I love how the floor is
this.
so disgusting. It's like filled with like sunflower seeds and peanut shells and cigarette butts, fucking bullet shells.
to be my footstool. And at my command, you lick the dog shit from my boot heel.
No.
Oh, since you will be my dog, your new name will be Spot.
Spot.
Welcome.
No thanks.
No thanks.
I already had a
I
wife.
already have a wife.
I already had a wife.
Ah.
Of course, he was divorced.
What do you
Makes
think? His
sense.
wife was going to ride with him on that long ass fucking?
I find your terms acceptable. Oh, God, then he killed her. No.
I'll lick the dog shit off your boot heel. Is that what you're saying? Gross.
I mean,
Also, yeah, she melts, and then we get to see the first like really bad visual effect of the movie. The CGI melting is so silly, but it doesn't
we might be
matter
in trouble.
because it's so funny and awesome.
Yeah,
It's
Cheech
what is-
Marine's face
It's a
melting and the
monkey
eyeballs
man.
exploding was better.
Hey, morons! Yay, that's us.
Oh,
Say to me first.
Say to me first.
it's such great one-liners. I did it.
Rip the dudes. He Kali mod
He
him.
did a fucking Kano.
Kalima. Kalima.
And he laughs.
Imagine if he had just started saying that shit.
I'll be taking my heart back from you. Thank you. I love the idea of just beating a vampire up with sticks.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, this is where we start getting a little silly with the movie. The movie starts getting gradually more and more off the rails from here
Yeah.
on out. The pencil death.
Dude, it's still
pencil
fucking
kill.
beating, too.
Damn, dude, his heartbeat's slow. Slow and low.
That's a hard vampire to kill.
Tom
Fuck, man.
Savini just grabbing a little pencil.
Yeah. A fucking
See
pencil.
here.
He killed him with a pencil.
He killed him with a pencil.
The idea that the biggest vampire too gets killed by one of the
He
smallest
got
weapons.
killed with a fucking pencil.
Here we go,
Yeah.
Mexican standoff.
Oh,
Now
shit.
there was a whole backstory about this lady
Oh,
with a
someone
wide
make-
open
hold on just a
belly.
second. Then there's some titties on screen.
Her wide open. Oh yeah, don't share that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Her wide open belly is like technically a mouth in the deleted scenes. Like if you watch like some of the,
Yeah, I was thinking that. I can see the teeth a little
her
bit.
mouth
Yeah.
actually rips
Well,
open,
those are
and you
vampire
see
titties,
little
do they
teeth.
count?
And there's a scene where it bites some dude's
Oh,
head
wow.
off.
Yeah.
And she also has a huge bush. Jesus,
I'm gonna risk it.
like she's got like
So-
some-
Yeah, Cooney just
For anyone
headbutts her.
watching, if you have a revolver, it's not a good idea to like
All right, that one
slap
vampire's dead.
the cylinder
Yeah.
back into
Alright,
the
cool.
chamber like that. Just FYI.
I'm good, I think. What's funny how now
yeah,
the
that's the
vampires,
classic Robert Rodriguez shot right there. The fade away,
Yeah, it was.
fading,
Yeah,
walk away.
with Seth. Yeah, Seth walking away. Yeah,
that was supposed to beat faster.
Aren't they supposed to burn up or something? And then they all heard your funny. They waited. They only burn up at the funniest possible moment. That's like
Yeah.
the number one rule about vampires.
All right.
And I gotta say, the flaming vampire corpses do give the titty twister a nice ambiance.
Yeah.
They're still playing.
The fucking band is just sitting there like,
Fuck
Now
you,
this is
everybody.
another part that
Just
makes no sense, and we don't care. The fucking band can just say "fuck you" and blow themselves up somehow magically. They can just kamikaze
I'll go
themselves,
with it.
vampires.
I figured you'd get that, Jay. Jay would understand.
Yeah.
Kansas,
Doing that revolver flip
Kansas.
thing is a good way to damage a cylinder latch as well as fuck with the timing of the action. Wes?
Correct. That's
All right,
correct.
see? He said, oh, no, I saw this one came out to VHS. Really? Yeah. Wow.
I mean, it looks cool, but you shouldn't do it.
Sorry, I fucked things up.
Yeah, poor Richie's dead. He definitely wouldn't be coming back in a minute.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time we see someone coming back, so now we know all these other corpses are like, it's just like The Thing. Yeah, it's got this great, like,
Really?
who's infected.
He's got actually. You have a VHS still, Les. Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, VCR. I never use it.
Look at that makeup.
Like collector's edition.
Oh, guys.
Collector's items now.
So you said there's a brain tumor somewhere? What? We see it when we see his
hold on, it's coming.
skull?
Yeah, it's coming.
All right,
If you
no.
can get it, when they kill him and they melt him down, you can see the brain tumor in his
Right
skull.
there. It's kind of fucked up how he's still trying to save his brother. Dude, your brother's gone, man.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly like he wants to, he's gotta come to terms and kill himself kind of thing.
Right. That's what I figured.
He's in
as well.
denial. But also I do like that this is very Demon Knight. The vampire's like tricking you.
Yes.
Yes. Like, oh, I'm just your brother, bro. Come on,
Yeah.
remember when we were killing and raping like good times?
Yeah.
That's bottom
correct.
fans.
Got a tear in his eye, like, I do remember.
The
Yeah,
good old
there you go.
days.
I like how he's got like a little underbite, vampire
Yeah.
bite, vampire
Yeah,
teeth.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Lowers.
I don't think I've ever seen a vampire with lower fangs.
Good line.
See him sometimes, but they're not like big fangs,
So yeah, when he melts down and you see his skull on the ground,
Okay.
see if
Give
you
me a
can
second.
get
Come
that
on.
part because you'll see the brain tumor in his
Give me a
head.
second.
I think I saw it a little bit, like a little.
All right, let's see.
Seconds. Yeah.
You see it?
Blinking, you miss it.
I
think I saw it a little bit. Yeah.
to watch it again. I'd notice it.
Talk about some black shit on the side of his skull.
Yeah.
Well, he melts into a skeleton though, so it's like you wouldn't see it.
Well, okay, but that's like the brain tumor got burned into his skull. They make more mention of it in the
Really?
TV show.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, I can go with that.
Oh, these are
Yeah,
just
I saw the
stupid
TV shows.
I don't even care.
He's still drinking. Fuck it. Why not?
The show's
always
not
saw it
bad.
as a
The
separate
show
thing,
is
though,
not bad.
so.
The show's not bad. It's really actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I don't know if it needed to really go 3 seasons, but
Oh my
it's
God.
yeah, it's
No, it did not.
no, it did.
This
Yeah,
movie
the
gets
first,
everything it needs to do in
Enzo,
fucking
watch
85
him double
minutes.
speed.
no,
Okay.
literally the first 5 episodes are just like to them getting to the liquor store. Like the first 5 episodes, it's crazy, but it's good. And the guy that plays Seth is really really good.
Shirley Temple.
It's 105 minutes.
Yeah, a lot of them. You're right. Enzo, if you watch the entire 3 seasons on double
No.
speed, you may like it.
No.
Well, Enzo, and yeah, it is one of those shows that's already done and completed. So
Okay.
like, there's nothing else
Yep.
going to happen with
And
it.
plus,
So you can
plus
watch
technically,
it.
it's horror, and you love horror, so
Yeah, it's on Netflix if you want to watch it. So
I'll save it for Halloween.
same.
All right.
I watched the.
If I give a
episode
shit
of
about it,
Halloween.
then if I give a shit about it, then maybe I'll check it out.
I think I might agree with Toxic. Like, it did need to go for 3 seasons. I watched the first season. Thought it was okay, but
How
I was
the
bored
hell
by the
does he
second.
know it's bad? How in the
Because you hear him
hell?
flapping.
It's
Let's go with
bats.
that.
What is that noise? Oh yeah, how they barricade the door is so comically hilarious. It's disgusting. They like, cause it's like fucking stack a bunch of corpses and shit. All right, then this is where we start. Sleaze tequila, my favorite tequila. This is where we start realizing that all these
Benzo.
corpses are like threats.
There you go. Spencer, apparently it's on the Hallmark Channel, so you got to watch it.
It's on the
Are you
hot.
talking
Is
about-
it really?
Are you not joking?
Yeah. Are you serious, Jay? Or is it really on the Hallmark Channel?
No, I thought it was like what?
It's on
what is
Netflix.
AMC.
I watched it on Netflix.
Oh, it was
He's
Netflix.
trying to tell you, like, because he knows Henzo watch all of the shitty Hallmark films.
Oh,
okay.
right.
That would make sense.
Okay. I get
Tells
it now.
Stupenza. Oh, I see. He's being facetious.
You know, Jay. I get the joke, Jay. Don't worry.
What? Because I don't want to. I don't care about shows. Such a tight movie. See, that guy lit on fire right away. What the hell? There's no rhyme or reason to any of this.
No rhyme or reason. Yeah, no rhyme or reason.
And he decked him.
Like, this guy has no fangs. Why doesn't he have fangs? These are like zombies.
Depends. I'm sorry,
Right,
man.
they're like goons from that the book
Lost
Vampires.
respect, buddy.
Blue collar loser was always the brains of this outfit. That is
that's because I'm drunk.
Not good.
That's not good. That's bad.
Shit.
That's bad. We're in trouble.
This is 151 rum right here. So
yeah, we are in trouble if that's true. We are.
Hey, you're gonna drink a pint of rum in a movie. Wow. Okay. Good night.
Yeah, I'll see you in the hospital tomorrow.
Oh, but this guy's kind of handsome. I don't want to. I love how it's like just a fucking blunt stick with no point.
Right.
And they bring that up later. I know, but it's still. And they have like that green blood, which helps with the ratings. It always helps keep you avoiding an X rating. I like how this doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Apparently, these 3 vampires are standing in one spot.
Right.
They're all, like, on top of each other.
How much does Sex Machine look like fucking Enzo though? Like that's fucking Enzo.
Sure. Yeah,
through
we
and
got all
through right
jacked
there.
up.
That's
got that
Enzo
gun
if he went
too.
to the gym.
Yeah.
If Enzo went to the gym, that's fucking Enzo.
I see Enzo having a gun like that. See that he's got a whip too in his back. Someone I bet he's got a whip.
All right. Yeah, I even have Sex Machine's haircut right now.
Cool. Now, if he bit you in the arm, it doesn't count, Ranzo. It's got to be the neck.
Yes, it does.
God damn it. They're not zombies; they're vampires.
Well, in this
Same
version,
thing.
it is what it is.
Oh yeah. I like the idea. Yeah, I do like the idea. You got to drink a vampire's blood. This is one of those.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Vampire movies.
Yeah,
Bastards,
I
English guy knows what is up. Lord Toxic is a rambling moron, and then Stupenzo's the Hallmark joke.
Oh right.
Yikes! Why am I the rambling moron? Jesus. I haven't even rambled that much on this stream. Jeez Lord. Come on, man.
That's your takeaway
He's a
from that?
rambling man. He knows what's
I'm
up.
just a rambling man.
Yeah. Also, I don't watch the Hallmark Channel, guys. I illegally watch the Hallmark movies on the internet.
Who's Dr. John?
We talked about this. He's that guy, singer, songwriter. I was saying he looks more like Heisen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not like the fact that Seth is one knows. Okay, guys, hey, it's fucking vampires. There's no debating it. Okay.
Seth is,
Yeah,
Seth
I mean-
is so practical. He's just like, he's completely practical.
Yeah,
He's
true.
just like,
Either
okay,
vampires-
I don't believe in vampires,
crosses.
but this is obviously vampires, so we need to figure it the fuck
No
out.
crosses. Wait a minute. We got crosses everywhere. Just put 2 sticks together. No.
Yeah, he's right.
It literally needs to be a crucifix. A holy
Peter
symbol.
Christian does it all the time.
So we got crosses.
Also in Fright Night, you also have to have faith. You have to have faith in the cross or it won't work.
True.
Yeah,
Don't have
even
any
one of the even one of the Dracula movies had an atheist that he tried to kill Dracula with a crucifix and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Silver bullets are werewolves, but I'm sure silver has something to do with
Silver
it.
has something to do. Does anyone have any
Okay,
silver?
does anybody have
Yep.
any silver? Then okay, who cares?
Who cares?
And who cares?
That is the most Texas. That's the most Texas shit I've heard in this entire movie
How is
so far.
Harvey Keitel's shirt so clean and white,
True.
crisp?
Oh,
Because he is a
We know
a
about
representative of
these
God
vampires.
and purity.
Ah, I see.
We can hurt him.
We can hurt him. Yeah, this is the big part. That this is like some, a line of dialogue to cover up a plot hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ever notice how easily you can just run a chair through these people, these vampires?
Yeah.
They seem to be made out of like pudding. I don't know.
yeah, it is very no
They're
nonsense.
mushier.
This film, it's very no. It has a very no nonsense approach to killing vampires.
They're mushy.
Don't
Just like
fuck
The
about
fact
with
that
it.
you can just punch a vampire and knock their head
Yeah.
clean off, that
That's
makes
right.
the vampires less intimidating.
true.
I'm sorry.
men of God require no laundry service.
Yeah. Ancient Chinese secret, huh?
Oh,
Cowgun.
he's a piece of shit, but he is one of the boys. Only one problem.
He's right.
His faith isn't what he
He is
Oh,
the
yeah,
guy's
he decked
best
him.
weapon.
Nice.
He's like, dude,
Yeah, apparently in that scene he actually punched George right in the face and
Nice.
fucking
I don't blame him.
locked.
It's Harvey Keitel. Why not, man?
It's like, fuck this guy from ER. He thinks he's all big
Yeah,
and bad
fuck-
because he's
Fuck
cheap.
ER. I'm more of a Chicago Hope fan, dick.
is. God.
I was in
Let's be
Texas.
honest.
I was a
Harvey-
taxi
Harvey-
driver,
Harvey-
motherfucker.
Harvey Keitel.
This is
versus
where he's got a
Clooney.
good point. A servant of God can bless the tap water and make it a weapon, but you have to understand it's Mexican tap water. So The vampires will also get Montezuma's revenge.
Right. Yeah. They'll also shit themselves. Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
on top of the holy water.
Vampires get to themselves.
God, we are terrible. We are terrible.
They bless themselves with the holy water. They all start shitting uncontrollably because they're like fighting vampires. Like, oh God, I drank some of that water.
That will take a shit. Oh my God. Oh, mi culo.
Also, the other thing I like,
He's just shit his britches.
You also have to understand that before all this, before they killed Richie, Seth proceeded to drink like 6 shots of whiskey. You know?
Yeah, he did.
He's like drunk right now. You know, it's so funny.
He's drunk as fuck.
You suck the facts of life, Clooney.
Yeah. But you were all right in Return to the Killer Tomatoes. So,
Chris,
I'm a mean.
He just got that crucifix. They started shitting his britches.
What the fuck?
Oh God. We are terrible.
Tuesday with you.
How the hell would Johnny Cash fight vampires?
Yeah.
South Park when fucking Randy starts farting into the microphone.
That's like Enzo.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I like farting in the microphone. I'll do it soon. We'll see.
That's fair.
Sick bastard.
He's basically the grizzled old veteran as well. Who he gets killed straight away.
Back in
72.
72.
Yep.
I was trapped behind enemy line.
There you go.
Yeah, you always get one who has been bitten and he's going to turn. You always do. They had it,
My
and then they turn,
bayonet.
it's too late.
Covered in yellow flesh.
It's like Westview's a black guy.
Yeah. That's my dad. That's my dad. That's Toxic's dad right there.
Kill those goddamn rice
There's
eaters.
a water slide. It never happened. We had to just use the carousel.
Wait, what?
Listen to the enemy.
South Park again with the
How about the
Vietnam
South Park, you
fucking
bastard?
carousels.
How much South Park do you watch?
It's like Luke keeps blaming. He's like,
I
West,
watched way
South
too
Park.
many. Way too many.
We're showing Luke's
seen all the
You set me up for him.
Yeah, him trying to hide his transformation is so funny because it looks like he's got a shit real bad. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. Machine trying to hide his transition to vampire.
Yeah, like
his fucking hand swells up and he's like that.
Scott sees him and it looks like he's
back.
holding a shit in his pants, like he's about to poop himself.
Yeah,
right here.
That's gotta be fucking Quentin's dialogue right there.
I love how the whole family's huddled up to hear the story about stabbing Chinese dudes in the face, you know, Vietnamese dudes in the throat.
Sounds like Wes again. Dude.
Yeah, I love the fangs too. You got the two pairs of fangs.
Come on, mate. I'm not
hands.
transitioning.
There we go.
Not at all.
I'm not. Yeah, Scott right here.
Luke said he's transitioning.
It's mayhem. It's mayhem.
I'll call myself. So Luke, what? It's like
Try that again.
Dude,
I'll put you in a fucking ambulance. Oh man,
he said jokes of yellow flesh. Sounds like what?
Yeah, this is where this is the part of the movie. Here's the thing. This is one of those parts of the movie that's legit freaky and legit scary, and people are like, "Oh my god, where?" Yeah, also Sex Machine Vampire. He looks great.
No one knows why this snare looking cool. It's true.
Yeah.
Enzo give a speech. Oh, that got bit in the arm. Who's Jacob? Damn.
Oh,
he smacked the shit out of Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, she got knocked
he
the
did.
fuck out. Like the idea. Oh yeah, and him, he needs like jaw surgery. Like if you ever punch someone hard enough to where like that much blood flies out of the mouth,
you would know
I
what.
would assume they bit their tongue off.
Yeah,
you know, like what the hell happened?
His jaw was gone after that.
His jaw exploded in his mouth.
He slapped the shit.
Slapped that boy.
He slapped that Jap.
Come on, Sex Machine.
Oh shit.
Although goddamn
my mouth looks like a vagina.
That was fast. Why do you want to fuck his mouth for?
Yeah, look at Lucas. Luke's like, I don't know why, but I just went from 6 to midnight over here. I just want to.
I need to know fap. I need to fucking know fap again. I know. Give up porn. Live a clean life. It's too hard.
The first takeaway is him to vampires. You want to fuck his mouth?
Oh man. I'm going to fucking rehab for this shit.
This is why Luke has so many technical difficulties with his face because he keeps having to throw away laptops and put them into the
Yeah, the fucking shit fucked up. That's why it's not working.
There are no chicks with dicks. They're only fucking dudes with tits. Stop it. You sick fuck.
Imagine his wife checking his laptop, probably throwing up.
She's like, "Oh Christ, look at your fucking laptop, Luke. What have you been doing at night?"
None of your business. Get off my back, woman.
Oh, Christ.
We're all American now for some reason. I think I can have with you too.
You've been hanging with those septics for too long. That's the problem, Luke. They're corrupting you.
Every time he does these streams, he's got his pants off too.
Oh no. I come out
just to make sure.
Out to the living room.
All right, just to make sure.
What are you doing out here? Why are your pants around your ankles?
Oh, my head hurts. That shit got dark.
Oh man.
He said, "Dude with tits." Yeah,
we may need to take a break from each other. We don't.
That's my reals, Jay. Fucking reals.
We're still man.
What?
Yeah, I got red for the blood, the vampire blood.
Because he said fucking Jay's like, Luca's like fucking, he's got the meatloaf from fucking
right.
Yeah. Screensaver. I'm still a man.
Every time it goes really dark on this stream, Enzo always starts doing his taxes or some shit. He's just like, I'm not getting involved. Enzo's like, I'm not getting involved in whatever's happening right now.
As soon as the FBI come to my house, investigate.
Yeah.
Enzo's like,
he's like, I got enough problems at the border. I don't need fucking problems like this.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only under investigation for killing an Uber driver, so.
Oh boy. Say we tear this place apart looking for super soakers.
I just love the fact that they find a fucking automatic crossbow bolt gun.
What is that? Holy Christ.
Yep. Why they got soil stuff, by the way? I'm puzzled here.
I also want to see the scene where they find the crossbow and everyone's like, "Ooh, I want that." Julia Lewis is like, "No, I get it. I'm the one with crossbow." I mean, it makes sense, though, that the girl would have the strongest weapon because she's the weakest of them all, you know?
Right.
Give her the fucking crossbow. Also, the fact that it's like kept in a coffin, little mini coffin for midgets, a little Warwick Davis coffin.
Okay.
Condoms.
The stuff here with the super soakers. This is like an R-rated Spy Kids now.
Yeah. Well, this is like the kids' part of the kids' appeal. It's like this is one of these rated R movies that kids love because it's like, killing vampires with super soakers full of holy water.
Yeah.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, I think Robert Rodriguez was toying with the idea of directing kids movies after he did this. I would not be surprised.
That is badass.
Also, these vampires are very like orc-like. They're like goblins or demons.
Yeah, because that's what they are, demons, aren't they?
Lapdogs of Satan, as Harvey Keitel calls them. Also, here comes the big. Oh, by the way, hate to kill the mood.
But I've been bitten, and I'm gonna need y'all to take care of me.
I won't be Jacob anymore.
You don't kill me, I'll disown you.
Some of them are. We know. One of them is. Vacation daughter was in this.
I
Yep,
promise, Jacob.
you're right.
Oh, we have no qualms with that.
Yeah,
We
she's
turn
in Christmas
vampires.
vacation. Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, we all know
Yeah.
West. We have no problem killing us instantly if we turn
Forehead
vampires.
goes for
Oh yeah,
miles.
you'd all. Yeah, I would kill you with no problem.
Wes.
No problem.
Yeah. We're Seth is like, I promise, Jacob.
Yeah, the snow. Yeah, you guys are dead.
I promise,
Then I want
Wes.
you to swear,
You got it, buddy.
God, that you'll kill me.
Done.
West, are you sure? Are you sure? Want maybe rethink?
Oh yeah, no, you die. Yeah, you die. You die for sure.
He said, "Dude, that fucking forehead goes for miles." True
I don't
5
like
head.
how Harvey Keitel kind
You'll
of
kill
takes his
me.
own interpretation into God's
Yeah.
foresight. Like,
Yeah.
it's not suicide if you're already dead. It's like,
I
but
mean, yeah.
so you're saying it's okay to kill yourself if you have like terminal disease? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't think.
I mean, now it is asking a lot, though. I know it's a messed up situation, but like, you're asking your kids to kill you, right? Like, you understand they're teenagers.
Oh.
Well, the thing is, this is actually not even the first time he's made these kids make this promise.
Yeah.
No.
After the mom
after
died,
they-
after the mom died, I'm sure
he was in
drinking
some dark
and going,
places, after
Yeah,
he
he was
lost
like,
his faith.
"Look here, you little slant.
Scott's like literally
we
making the
adopted
face like,
you
oh god.
in good
Scott's
faith."
like, Scott's making the face like, not this again, not this whole thing again.
He's like, "Look, Ho Chi Minh, here's the deal. I served in Vietnam. I expect you to kill me like any good gook would."
Jesus Christ! One of you keep sending me copyright claims on the live.
I used to play bass for Shotgun Crucifix.
That's actually badass. That's awesome.
That's a good laugh.
Wes, you know, so-
That is great. That
Oh,
might
yeah.
be one of the best names
That's a full
I've
name.
ever heard for a band in my fucking life.
And everyone would
That's
be like,
amazing.
oh yeah, from Dusk Till Dawn. And only the real ones would get the reference, right?
Shotgun
the bass with the
Crucifix.
the bass with the shotgun crucifix should be real right now because that is a very fucking funny one. I like.
Plus, to credit too, that was no these vampires, no CGI.
That vampire.
Really good fucking
Yeah, it's just a bunch of cool. It's just a bunch of masks.
Yeah,
it's just a bunch of masks and
they're well designed,
jelly.
though. Whoa. Shit, there's CGI though.
Yeah, you gotta love how creative they get with it when it comes to dispatching
All right.
vampires.
Well, here's the thing. This is the part where the movie does get a little silly. It's a lot of a lot of vampires like standing around in the background doing this. A lot of vampires just like waiting their turn to get killed. There's so many of them. Like, why didn't
then
it
you
just
get
like fucking?
Then you get Sex Machine's head whipped off, and he turns into this fucking demon dog.
Oh,
It's like,
Roy. Oh, I love that stuff. He
Yeah.
turns into a giant rat. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great.
something like that. Yeah.
All that weird shit. I love it. I love how different vampires have like different powers. Like you don't know.
like
Like
how
when you
it's-
become a vampire, you don't know what your main power is going to be. Like an X-Men.
I like how it starts off subtle, then just slowly escalates into don't give a fuck territory.
Dude, we are in the most.
I still shocking to the
wacky-
face. Yeah, that's what's going on.
We're in full Sam Raimiville right now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I
But
was
these
thinking
vampires
that.
in the background, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
They're like fighting each other.
You guys
They're like
whipped.
dancing. What are they all doing?
You guys
What
whipped.
are they all doing? Why do they not just
I
attack?
kinda in it.
Killing and stealing.
We're just partying, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is where it gets
They're
silly.
just there. This is the titty
Yeah.
twister every night. There's always a few straggler humans that are
Yeah,
always still alive when the
I
Batman.
kind of feel like I had candidate as like this is like such an anomaly for this
What
like
the fuck is going on?
I
for
know.
them
It's
to
like,
be like having this huge fight because usually
Giant
it's
rat,
like
dude.
the truckers and the bikers get drunk and then they just pass out and they just beat on them. But like
Yeah.
this is like such a weird anomaly. I don't know.
Sure, most
No, I
vampires
like to
tend
think that there's always a few stragglers that kill. It's like a bullfight. Sometimes the bull wins. Like, hey, tonight we had some humans and they did wipe us all out, but it's okay because there's still more of us in the catacombs. It's like arachnids. Like, they don't give a shit about dying. They'll gladly like sacrifice themselves. They'll blow themselves up
Yeah.
just for entertainment.
go. being a boss.
Like, I'm
You
still
whistle,
trying to
Tom.
wonder how the hell that band blew up.
Ready? Sure.
And then how does his leg strength? How the fuck, like how many? What does he bent? What does he push on leg day?
That's adrenaline.
You
That's
saw
normal.
him
It
fling
happens.
that rat 30 feet
There,
in the
there you
air.
go, Luke.
Right? Like,
There you go. There's your buddy, Luke.
ah,
Trying to fuck.
preach it, please.
no.
Like he didn't say it, but you heard him think it. Now this is again, like I said, we're getting into Wackville.
Where's that look? He's inserting himself into him and out of him.
It is very much like Brain Dead, except it's through his stomach and not through the head.
Oh yeah. Now this is also weird. He gets scared and he turns into shit.
Sorry.
He literally turns into a turd. I don't know how he does that, but like that's a magical power some vampires can do. Like if you scare a vampire, they would literally turn into a turd man.
That's what Toxic on leg day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is good. And poor Scotty. I think Scotty gets it worse than everybody.
Yeah,
Scotty gets it so bad.
He's happy now. This
is why Lord Toxic loves this movie. The Asian kid gets it fucking worse than everybody. First of all, bit in the throat by your own father.
The problem, although my problem with this scene is like you eat Chinese, you're gonna be hungry again in 30 minutes.
Right. Well, the other this is such a great half dissolved head. Yeah. Son, I love you.
That sucks, Wes. You get killed by a damn.
Yeah.
You
just blew your dad's head off.
Yeah. So do I.
Here we go. Yum yum. Now here's the thing: when Scotty gets bit, he does the scarecrow. He does the scarecrow.
Get him.
Shaking.
Yeah.
Oh, they took my arms off. I threw it over there.
General Snow's chicken.
No, rip him apart. Rip them apart. There you go. I'm on the vampire side right now.
Now what is happening here, though? She shoots him, and then all 5 of them explode with one bullet.
She shoots because she
the
shoots
water
the
balloons.
water bottle. The water jet.
Don't give a fuck territory.
Loves it.
And again, like all these vampires just dancing around in the background doing nothing. It's so
already God. See, Wes would let him suffer.
That's really ridiculous.
I would have just sat there, but like, yeah, fuck it. I'm not wasting a bullet.
That's true.
I can't waste a bullet. Sorry, Scott.
Sorry, Scott.
I'll never forget when you used to pull my hair when I was little.
And so what t-shirt was he wearing?
Assault on
He was
Precinct
wearing
13.
Assault on Precinct 13, which is a John Carpenter's movie where they're all they're stuck. Yeah, they're stuck in a police. Yeah, go ahead, Enzo.
Oh, it's very similar to this movie. I didn't think of that, but yeah, it's like a standoff
movie.
in the prison. Yeah. Ethan Hawke was in the remake.
The remake's not bad, actually.
I know. I love how it's like it's not even like sunrise. It's all of a sudden like noon. Like the sun just like rose up.
And the sunbeams would save you, I guess.
Shoot more holes. Shoot more holes.
That is smart though. Yeah, I mean, at least Seth is being smart tactically.
We only got a few more bullets. Are we out of bullets, right?
Yeah, they're done.
Don't leave me, Seth, please.
Here we go.
Later he could bang her.
Now, I do love how the sunlight not only kills the vampires, but it kills them so quickly and brutally. I'm looking for my friend, said Carlos.
Now you show up, you dick.
I said kick in the door, not shoot in the door with shotguns. My God.
Those shells could fucking hit them, couldn't it?
No, right. Total disregard. Hey, Desperado.
Yeah.
An old ball dude. Oh my God, the disco ball also got a big laugh in the theater. I remember.
Yeah.
Everyone started like, oh my God.
That was a lot of fucking explosions. Holy shit.
All right, here's one of my favorite head explosions. Not this one. This one right here. This lady. Bang! the head like levitates and like it's so good. God,
as long as the kid wasn't wearing his
design
Precinct 13 t-shirt, ironically, I'm wearing his loss.
Right.
He's Asian, it's okay.
Punch him right in the nose.
I love this breakdown George Clooney has. Did they look like psychos? They were fucking vampires.
Why? How do
we have to meet here?
That was a Casablanca reference.
That's a good place.
Been here before. Have you? And he's like, no, of course not. He's like, Jesus Christ. Are you serious? We should have met at a Chili's. We could have met at any millions, hundreds of taquerias.
Out of the hat. My brother is dead. That girl's entire fucking
family is dead.
Yeah.
Everyone's dead, Carlos, and it's your fault. Oh. What were they, psychos?
What were they, psychos or?
They were vampires.
That was such a hard.
Psychos do not explode when sun hits them. I don't give a fuck how crazy they are.
I can't wait to listen back to this stream and you get to hear these lines like repeated in like quadruplicate.
I know.
Yeah.
We're all like reciting over it.
We all know these lines like heart by heart.
15% instead of 30. This is back callback to their whole
You think?
his whole argument with Richie about how Richie was trying to haggle for a smaller percentage,
Really? No, that. Huh.
Yeah, because earlier they're like, hey, why do we have to give him 30% of our money in order to stay in El Rey? He's like, can't we like bargain it down a little?
That's what Jay was saying. Like, we see different vehicles from different eras. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, totally. The big cake.
Once you saw him push outside the bar when we got. I recognize.
Well, like I said, he's all of a sudden got this mustache, and I like how he's got his weird like side clef. He's got like the clef, so under his you know why he's got the clef under one nostril?
No.
Yeah, nice.
Snort cocaine without getting his mustache.
Oh yeah, because that can fuck your nose up as well. I mean, there's people that have like one nostril now because of all the coke they did.
Oh yeah, yeah, your deviated septums.
Yeah.
Well, consider that titty twisted.
Yeah. Well, let's look at the money.
Watch him open up that suitcase and somehow it's like, a bag fucking full of rocks or something. You're like, wait a minute. What happened here?
I belong to a drug dealer friend of mine. Hey, you only drove it like 14 times in 5 years.
Hey.
Cool, I swear to God.
Yeah, that's so funny. He's like arguing. He's bitching. He's like, hey, I told you I wanted a new car. Gave me a 90. It's 1995. He's like, it belonged to a drug dealer friend of mine, bro. Oh, Cheech was born with a hair lip? I'll be damned.
Yeah, apparently he speaks an American accent as well in real life, doesn't he?
Yeah, he can.
Your whole family's dead.
His accent isn't as Mexican as it sounds in some of these movies.
Yeah. He's been Americanized.
I'm sorry your brother couldn't rape me. I mean, died.
Yeah, he's better off.
Okay. I'll rape you instead. I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
Juliette Lewis would allow it. George Clooney was a heartthrob. She was apparently like all smitten by him in making of the movie.
You know what El Rey?
That's where we first see his big dumb tattoo.
Apparently she was. Apparently she had the same feelings towards De Niro in Cape Fear.
Really?
Yeah. Watch the interview when she talks about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
This older guy's raping her.
Well, anyway, I may be a bastard, but I'm not a fucking bastard. What a stupid line. Exactly. Shake your head at that. Like, what is that? Doesn't even make
He's
any
not
sense.
Wes. He's got rules, okay? God damn. I mean, if Wes was there, he would have took her.
Well, thanks for leaving me in the middle of Mexico with an RV and no driver's license
Back
and
then,
no
she was still hot
family and
enough
no money and no.
We're toxic.
Just left me a stack of bills, huh? See, this is where you make the sequel. Like Juliette Lewis's character finds Seth living in Mexico, fighting vampires. They're tracking down vampires. They team up. And guess who they
did go with him in the show?
They cross paths with Beatrix Kiddo. They go fight vampires in southern Mexico.
A second one.
Yeah, so it's one of them giant Mexican pyramids.
That's right. Yeah, yeah.
And all those fucking trucks that have just been dumped there as well.
You're right. Yeah,
you got vehicles from like the 1950s and 40s and stuff back here.
That's a whole good shot, though. That is a good shot.
Human skulls.
All over.
What a fucking cool movie.
Yeah. Man, thanks.
Satanical pandemonium.
Jane Fork and everybody, you guys, you added to the comedy.
Dude, the bouncer's name is Chet Pussy.
It's like it's smartly written. It's like it's smartly written, but it doesn't give a fuck as well.
Yeah,
it has that nice little balance.
Rewatching again, I go with Enzo. You're right. It feels like two different fucking films, but like the second half, it's so over the top for the right reasons. Like
you don't care.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then it just ends on such a high note with like, what's this? This is ZZ Top doing an original for this movie. Yeah. She's just killing me.
It was the 90s, people just had fun back then. It was over the top bullshit with some hype.
Yeah, it was just it's just a fun movie. It's just a fun grindhouse movie this came out just a couple years after From Dusk Till Dawn, or I'm sorry, Demon Knight, and it's very similar. You know what I mean? In the way that they do it. So, but yeah, no, I definitely think it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to cut it at 2. We got 3 minutes, 2 hours even, but yeah, thanks for everybody joining late. So it was it is what it is, but
3 hours. We're not 3 hours. We're at 1 hour and 56 minutes.
I said 2 hours.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, we're not even at that. We're not even at 2 hours
yes.
yet.
So did you ever? I remember the sequel with Robert Patrick. I didn't remember my dad.
Yes.
I remember we didn't hate it, but it's obviously not as good. But
no, it's not great. It's not great, but it's not bad.
We thought it was stupid. We thought it was just stupid fun. It wasn't.
Yeah, it's worth watching just to like watch on a. It's definitely not this level, but and then they have the third one, which is a prequel.
Yeah. Do you think it's overrated? I don't know. I mean, I like it, Jay. I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, for what it is,
I don't think it's rated at all. I don't think anybody like really gives a fuck about it. It's not bad, and then you have the TV show, which is actually pretty good. Although it's like it drags the premise out like so. Like I said, the first 3 episodes is getting to the fucking liquor store in the first episode.
I think,
so,
to like Jay would say, it's not the greatest like film, but like definitely, but Clooney's performance is that the entire cast definitely. Clooney's the best actor in this film.
Yeah, you could say this could be your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie or your favorite vampire movie or your favorite, but it's not the best. It's so weird. It's so here's the thing. I know it's hard to believe. I love this movie. I've always loved it, and most of my friends love it, but there are people who watch this movie and they're like, yeah, meh. A little meh, like especially like women.
For idiots
of
like
the
us,
heterosexual
drinking beer,
persuasion.
smoking weed, the whole Selma Hayek scene. That's the selling point for this film. I mean,
right? But
it's not a favorite of mine, but I fucking love it.
I know a lot of ladies who wish this wasn't a vampire movie.
Yeah,
this
like
movie stays in my top 10 for sure. It stays in my top 10 just for the balls that it has to take 2 completely different genres. There's something that because I'm such a horror movie fan, and anytime you see a horror movie, you're almost like, well, what if they had a special forces guy, or what if they had a criminal? What if they had like a badass fucking criminal? Like what if if you're watching the Halloween series and Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men showed up in that shit to go up against Michael Myers, because that's almost what this movie is. They have like Seth and Richie like just show up and completely fuck up these vampires' plans, and I love that. I love that for them.
Horror movie horror.
Yeah. So what's so next week is our final Quentin film. So what's on the agenda, guys?
It's True Romance, and it leads into our cuffing season. Valentine's month bullshit. So we'll be able to bleed right into that with an unorthodox love story, but also from Quentin Tarantino's perspective.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to.
That's 2023.
Woo!
God
damn,
Jesus
Selma.
Christ.
Jesus.
100%, guys.
She does not skip her.
Is this woman? Hey, what's her name? Samantha. Can we talk about her big titties because she's older? Is it okay, Samantha?
Samantha?
Can we talk about Selma Hayek's huge titties because she's older?
Yeah,
she's not being a high schooler?
Is this okay? Is this okay, Samantha?
Is it all right?
Yeah.
I don't want to bother Samantha.
She's 50.
Yeah.
So is it cool?
No, I mean, I'm not a female, but I've known women that have said that the girls sometimes the girls do get bigger with time. So I mean, someone doesn't seem like, I don't know, I can't see this. This doesn't seem like somebody who's gotten surgery. I feel like that's.
No, I don't think she's gotten surgery.
Either she's got a good bra or there's no droopage whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like everyone knows fucking what's
have gotten them lifted, but I don't think she's had surgery.
Yeah. Well, even for what's her name? Who else is a country woman there? I can't think of her name. The blonde. Shit.
Sydney Sweeney?
No, Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton said she's like I've got them lifted, but she's like Dolly said these are all natural. They've been lifted, but they're not. Dolly's never needed to get implants.
Right.
So
right.
You got right there. And she's fucking 56 years old, man. Boy.
Pure fucking class.
Yeah,
that is a woman. That is a
yeah,
fucking
we've
woman.
I gotta pull up real quick before we head out there. But yeah, the boys, Aaron Moriarty, man. It's like, oh, and Enzo showed this, but I gotta show it too. It's like you're 29 years old, man. Like that's like
I know.
why?
That makes me fucking sad. That really does.
Yep. Just because it's everywhere. The entire internet is talking about it, man. Like I just show one real quick. Yeah, a woman that's fucking 29 years old, like right here. That's 20. Look at that.
Will
That's
that shit
scary.
wear off in time,
Oh,
though?
man.
That's the thing.
No,
I don't know.
She's destroyed
Oh.
herself. Like
Yeah,
she's done.
that's a
no.
girl. That right there.
Look
That's
at
29.
Tia Carrere. Tia Carrere has also destroyed herself with plastic surgery.
Really?
Oh, really?
hold on.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me check it up real quick. Fuck, we're here.
Yeah, Tia
No,
Carrere has
Fucking
Tia.
grow old with grace. Stop with all the plastic
She's
surgery.
no,
Asian.
yeah.
She didn't even need. She didn't even need. She's Asian. She
No,
didn't need
Tia
plastic
Here
surgery.
you go, guys. Here you go.
Tia
Dude.
Carrere now.
No, she looks fine.
Dude,
looks
I've seen
she's
worse.
aging
I've
fine.
seen worse.
Yeah.
I've seen worse.
No, that's not
She's-
current.
I-
No,
it's
that's
not
not
current?
current.
Really?
No,
Oh god.
no.
Here's
Because I saw her on a TV show.
Here. Is that
and
it?
she was
Is that
unrecon-
current?
No, that ain't it either.
2023, 2022. Look it up.
Jesus Christ.
No,
All right.
no. You, I saw her on a TV show and she was
Give me a second.
unrecognizable on this show I watched.
All right, right here. Look, this is her at the Oscars. Wow, the Oscars red carpet for 2023.
What's
That's
she doing at the Oscars?
sorry, just 1 second. Well, I mean, she's a celebrity, so
Is she?
this says right here.
I'm just saying,
that
like,
that's her.
She looks. I mean, she still looks recognizable. I mean,
I don't
yes.
know. That ain't what I saw. I don't know where
Really?
you're getting this. I don't know where
Okay.
you're getting this
I
from.
mean,
That's
that
not
right
what I-
there.
I think
that-
you can
that
tell
says-
it's
that says
surgery, but I've seen
2023.
worse. I've
She
seen
was
worse.
on an episode. Okay, I was in the joint in 2020.
You had me really worried when you said this. This
Well,
Okay,
is
look
I'm gonna-
right here.
I'm gonna
that.
find it. I'm gonna find it. I
Mm.
was in the joint in 2020, and she was in an episode of NCIS
Her
LA.
boobs got bigger too because of menopause. All right.
Yeah, and she looked like the fucking chick from Sleepwalkers. Like that's what her face looked like. So I
Oh
mean, I don't
boy.
know.
Yeah. I don't know, guys.
On that note.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wait,
That's
Robert
a good
Czar?
movie. That's a good vampire movie
Yeah.
too, by the way.
Yeah.
Sleepwalkers? That's a cat
Yeah.
person movie.
Yeah.
Well, well,
It's
Yeah.
fucking hilariously bad, that movie, though. A guy gets killed with a fucking cord on the cob. How can you not laugh?
love it, love it.
Someone
Yeah.
really doesn't like cats.
All right, guys. Anything so for next week we have one more Quentin film and we're moving on
One
to
more
February.
January Tino, yeah, one more.
Yeah. True
I
romance.
was so relieved when you took off your dress, you didn't have a dick. I love that loud. It cracks me up every fucking time.
I mean, basically that character is basically just Quentin Tarantino. Like that's just
Yeah.
basically,
Tarantino, if he was actually fucking hard.
yeah.
Can Tarantino fight? I don't know. I see him
Hey, thanks,
punch out the
Billy. I
fucking cameraman.
appreciate you saying that, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey Philly, sorry, boys. Catch a replay in case you didn't miss. You gents are always fun to listen to and gels together. Great stream tonight. Yeah, just don't ask certain
Oh,
people.
cheers, man.
The fact that check out the comments of my YouTube Mean Girls video because I pissed somebody off.
Yeah.
But, hey,
Yeah, yeah, check it. That cow just fucking slays the bitch.
Dark
It's
Hours.
hilarious.
It's like Dark Hours. He pulled out his Lord Toxic right for me.
Yeah, I jumped in there too, just so you know. I
Yeah.
I actually reported her comments to Facebook.
Like I
So-
said, don't get mad at me. I'll pull up real quick before we head out. Like, okay, listen, it's like, and Chris, that's what Chris Gore on Film Threat, he mentioned it too, but like, don't get mad. I didn't direct the fucking movie. Like,
Right.
and look, the girl is hot. It's not my fault.
Yeah. No, she is. She's all over TikTok being hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She said she's pansexual, which means she'd fuck anything. She's a pervert.
Yeah.
I love it.
Fuck
I love it.
Don't you try to tell us?
Wow.
Don't you try to tell us that we can't? This girl's probably a whore.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
She wants to have
She's
sex
an
with
whore.
hands. That's up to her.
She's an
a
actress
whore.
in Hollywood. We're gonna sit
Yeah,
here and pretend
she's
the
a
cast
whore.
couch isn't a thing.
I made a joke about
Right.
this girl right here and said people are pissed off about that. Trust me. I said I watched Wes watched the film. There's one dance sequence where it's like she has no problem, and she's not like she's a 15-year-old girl. She's in her 20s.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everybody needs
Nothing is fucked here, dude.
I almost think that this is like some ex-girlfriend of Blue Collars that's like changed her name on
There's
YouTube
plenty of them, trust me.
just to fuck with you and just to like she's mad.
It's one of your exes toxic, and she thinks it's your channel.
I have plenty of
ex-girlfriends.
ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, it's not my channel. I don't have a channel. Just so
She's trying to get back at you somehow.
All right, so next week, True Romance. You guys all set? Me and Enzo, we're working on an outro video. So, but thank you to my
Vincenzo.
Yeah, I said this shit. I'm not feeling the pepper. The pepper, you can taste the pepper in this shit. Like I'm not.
It's the rum. You put spiced rum in the thing.
So if you
You're
haven't
making
already,
a face because you know I'm right.
That's why I said if she mentioned that, I'd feel upset. I'd be happy. You know, she didn't mention that part.
Yeah. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you are interested in the channel. It helps everything that we do. I do appreciate
Oh yeah, Samantha, subscribe, please.
Yeah, subscribe to Samantha.
Like the video.
And then you can
check out my channel too. You'll love that shit.
Cry harder. You can cry harder. Hey, so Friday it's me and Luke doing Heat. So.
Heat. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you watching the remember there's the Heat version and there's the fucking director's cut unrated theatrical version. Which one are you watching?
I think we might just go for the theatrical version for now then.
VHS version.
That's what I've got anyway.
We're good. We're good on that.
Yeah, me and Blue Collar watched Man's Best Friend. That's coming out on my channel tomorrow at 2:30.
Nice.
With improved
audio. Come find me in the chat of the premiere because we could make fun of the movie twice.
Oh, I'll be there. I'll be there.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so once you get drunk enough, me and Enzo next film is that stupid. We gotta watch the Casper Van Dien film.
Honestly, I wanted to talk about that. I kind of skimmed it. It looks really boring. I'm thinking maybe we should just watch Most Deadliest. Surviving the Game or something.
That's a good movie though. I mean,
because we did Hard Target and that was great. And I wanted to do Surviving the Game.
Hard Target is amazing, but The Hunt is really good.
But I think the one with but the one with Ice-T was actually a good film.
Yeah. I want to watch that one. The thing is, I skimmed the one we're talking about, Most Dangerous Game, and it looks like one of those straight to video movies that isn't bad in a good way. It looks like it's just boring. It looks like there's just nothing going on. It's just a bunch of people standing around doing shitty performances. I could be wrong. Maybe we'll give it another shot, but I'm just not going to be surprised.
Picture. There you go.
If we watch it and fall asleep. No, not for me. Too young.
Yeah.
Too weird. But then again, she's in her 20s. Does she have fake boobs? That'd be funny.
That's not fake. Trust me.
It looks fake. It looks fake.
Who knows? Who cares?
Yeah,
Samantha cares, apparently.
I'm inappropriate.
That's okay. Because the man's an alcoholic and he's horny and lonely.
Hey, look at my panel. Come on,
Samantha. If you want,
why do I feel like
ogling over girls? You need to come out and suck his dick, and you need to have sex with him. Someone needs to have sex with him.
Yeah.
If he's not getting his rocks off, he's going to keep.
Why do I feel like one day, like it's gonna be you and Samantha are gonna be married, and like she's like, it started off rough, but we figured it out together.
How did you meet him? Well, I saw his Mean Girls video, and he was so
toxic. He was so toxic. It made me mad, but it also made my pussy wet at the same time.
All right, calm down.
All right, sorry. Sorry.
All right, guys. All right, we'll see you later. Let me hit end stream and see what happens. Ready?
Stay toxic, everybody.
Right.
Like, comment, and subscribe, you fuckers.